Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails to Azure. It's me, your host, Logicblade. It's nice to see everyone again. Last time around, we did some more work in Chapter 2 of Ano Kiseki. We did some random side quests for people, as per usual. We ended up in the sewers where we faced Campanella in a life-or-death game of Prompto. And no, I'm not kidding, it was a life-or-death game. We barely managed to survive, thanks to the timely intervention of one T.O. Plato. And we've done some random investigations around the area. Apparently devils are back in the Moon Temple. Smugglers are still trying to get into Crossbell. You know, our work never ends. So, I hope everyone is well prepared as we finally get to the West Zemurian Trade Conference that this chapter is named after. There's just one more side quest we have to do first. So, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Because this is a quest from Maribel Croy herself. Apparently it's urgent business, so we might as well check it out. Naturally, that means we'll be going to the IVC building here. Apparently heads of state are powerful enough to emit auras. That's something else, isn't it? Anyway, we need to talk to Lanfei here. Everyone, welcome and thank you for coming. Could it be that you're here to fulfill Miss Maribel's request? Yes, so you've heard about it. I understand the Bell's collection of antique dolls has been stolen. Could they be the ones made by the Rosenberg studio? Yes, that's right. Miss Maribel is terribly distraught, too. Can you accept the young lady's request right away? Yes, we accept. Maribel has helped us out plenty of times already. Thank you very much. I've issued a card for you. Please, take it. IVC authentication card received. What's this? It's an IVC authentication card, like the one we got before. If we have this, we can go to the floors we're permitted to access using the elevator. Oh, a security system, eh? You'd expect the world-leading bank to have one. By the way, you can go to the same floors you could before using that card. Miss Maribel is waiting for you on the 16th floor in the President's office, so please go there. Alright, thank you very much. Mysterious burglar, huh? Well, we can also head to the 5th floor, so why not just head to the 5th floor? Or 5th basement, rather. Seems like these two are incredibly busy. Seems like they like working for a queen. Poor fools. Speaking of queens, I gotta get into the mindset of a queen. Be a bit of a challenge, but, you know, I'm sure I can make it work. Anywho, let's poke our head into Maribel's room here. Doesn't look like there's anything going on here. Alright. Apparently there's something missable here, so I just want to be very careful that I don't end up missing it. Because you never know. Timing could be more stringent than I thought. Belle, it's me. Yes, do come in. Excuse us. Long time no see, Belle. Ellie, and the rest of the support section as well. I heard Tio got back last night. How have you been? I'm fine, thank you. Very well then. The conference is later today, so I'm rather busy. Still, you guys are giving it your all. Thank you very much. Come to think of it, are you going to the tower today too, Maribel? Yes, I'll be representing my father on behalf of the bank. But my father's been handling all of the trade conference preparations. And I must apologize to you all for calling all of you here so suddenly when you're busy. No, it's not a big deal. You've helped us out so much, it's really the least we could do. I understand some of your antique dolls were stolen. Can you give us the details? Understood. I'm a huge fan of the Rosenberg dolls, and I'm sure you're all well aware of that. I've been keeping 5 of my favorite dolls in my room here at the IBC. However, last night, as I was leaving on business, someone entered the room and stole them all. All 5 Rosenberg antique dolls? That must be worth a fortune! The larger ones are worth at least a few million Mira. It's not a matter of money. I feel lost when my precious children aren't where they should be. Oh, I want to just tear that despicable thief limb from limb. But please, calm down. Your room, it's right next to this one, right? An intruder slipped through the IBC security? How on earth could they have done it? Well, I thought it was strange too, but when I saw what was left at the scene of the crime, I immediately understood. There was something left behind. It'll be faster if I show you. Here, take a look. This is a card from Phantom Thief B? An elusive, mysterious, and skilled thief who has stolen countless works of art across the continent, known as Phantom Thief B. It said he uses mysterious magic to steal his marks, and he always leaves a card at the scene of the crime. Infiltrating our building might be right up his alley. And it seems you've all dealt with one of his incidents before. You have? Last time, the statue in the current city meeting hall was stolen, if I remember correctly. In the end, we couldn't capture the thief. So that means he showed up in Crossbell again. You guys get tangled up in all sorts of incidents, don't you? And what does the card say? I'll read it for you. Ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section, the 5 little girls who have received the favor of the young lady here are under my control. If you would desire their freedom, throw open their cells with the key of truth. The first cell is in the city. Search where the rear commander sits. Phantom Thief B. Do you understand it? That's the reason I called you here. Phantom Thief B is challenging the Special Support Section? So that's the situation. Would he really steal 5 dolls for something so petty? He's quite an oddball. Anyhow, you've been harmed, so we can't let this go. That's right. Belle's precious Rosenberg dolls have been stolen after all. Thank you, Ellie. I'm counting on all of you. Alright then, before starting the investigation, I want to consider again what was written on the card. Firstly, the 5 little girls. He's referring to the 5 dolls he stolen, of course. Then the 5 cells. He must be referring to the 5 places he hid the dolls. So we have to find those places, huh? Sounds tough. The most important points, then, are in the city and where the rear commander sits. Most likely, it's a hint to one of the hiding places. Can anyone think of anything? Rear commander? Somehow it feels like I've heard that term recently. Anyhow, nothing will come worrying about it. Let's begin the investigation immediately. I'm expecting great things of the Special Support Section. Please, recover my precious lost children. Alright, leave it to us. I'll write what was in the card in our detective notebook. Let's use this as a clue and begin the investigation. Okay, so I didn't get kicked out of the floor, which means I can search for it at my leisure. And there it is. The only time you can get this car coloring, the wild coloring. Alright. So, do we know of a certain rear commander? Yes, we do. Our first clue is actually pretty simple. We need to head back to the SSS building. That's right. They would hide a Rosenberg doll studio in our base. God damn it, Phantom Thief B. You really are the worst, aren't you? Oops. Wrong one. Wrong one. We need to go to the office of the rear commander. Obviously, we're talking about Mr. Sergey here. Chief Sergey's old nickname was Sergey the Rear. In that case, the chief's chair is where the rear commander sits. Let's search nearby. There's something under his desk. I'll try taking it out. This is a trunk. It looks like the one Kia was in at that black auction, too. He chose this as the first hiding place. He must be trying to provoke us. Indeed. He even got a hold of the chief's nickname. Anyhow, let's check it out. A card was affixed to the back of the trunk. The second cell is outside the city. Find the place of the villagers inherited along the old road. A Rosenberg antique doll. No doubt about it. Yes, I've seen this one before too. I think Belle calls this one canon and loves it dearly. Aw, she even gives her dolls names? Maribel has a cute side, doesn't she? He went through all the trouble of putting the dolls he stole in trunks. That's a bit unexpected, don't you think? Phantom Thief B. He could be showing proper respect towards the dolls as works of art. So the next one is outside the city, huh? Oh man, our search radius has gotten wider. The important parts are the old road and inherited by the villagers. Each of those parts sounds historic, but is there really such a place in Crossbell's modern cities? Anyhow, let's collect this one and try searching for the next one. Yeah, let's. Well, when they're talking about the old road, they're probably talking about the Armorica old road, which means we'll have to head to that storage shed on the, a little bit out of the way here. So, luckily we can fast travel, at least somewhat close to our destination. Still a little bit of walking though. Okay. Actually, yeah, this was pretty close. Because, see, this gate's open now, which means we can explore in here. The gate's open. If I remember correctly, this place is managed by Amorca Village and is normally closed. I wonder if someone unlocked it. But for what reason? Anyhow, it seems like monsters have wandered inside again. Let's be careful while searching inside. Roger. Oh god, it's the fart curses. They're back. Oh god. They fart so bad they faint you. Oh, at least they give me a lot of experience. Tio gained a level, got the shield quartz to level 3, and now the Master Quartz has a second ability. Your defense goes up in a pinch. Don't have the force quartz leveled up yet. But that should be pretty soon here.
Yosh.
There we go. Force quartz is level 3 now too. So, strength up in a pinch. Makes sense, it's pretty much the opposite of the shield one. And we got ourselves a enemy chest here. Let's go. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. Shame I couldn't get all of them in that burst, but...
Yosh.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Oh. You can't give me the dramatic cut-in and then say I missed. That's rude. Well, whatever. Just gonna zip across the map again. Anyway, we got the Sepith Vein Quartz there. It's actually pretty good, so I want to put that on somebody right away here. Sorry, Health 1, you're going away here. This is just better. Alright. What sick Earth spells can I get for Lloyd, actually? Might as well start working on making some decent spells. Gorgon Breath's that. I need 12 Earth, 4 Water, and 4 Wind. Ooh. 8 Earth and 3 Space. That might be more attainable. Do I actually have any Space Quartz that give me 3 Space? No, just a bunch of 2ers. Maybe I have to get like a hit 2 quartz for Lloyd. Alright, yeah, I'll have to get a hit 2 quartz for Lloyd so I can get Adamantine Guard. Oh, I won't complain about all this experience I'm getting, though. It's definitely making this more tolerable. Let's get the treasure over here first. Ooh, okay, buttnut. Get over here. Or just speed up really fast, get that experience out of the way. Celestial Bomb there. Anyway, you can see the trunk right there, but I want to get the stupid monster out of the way first. Yeah, good fights to have. Alright, let's grab this chest. The second trunk? So it was here. The place inherited by the villagers along the old path. If it's referring to the private property along Amorica Old Road that's been owned by Amorica Village for generations, then it certainly fits. We conclude then that Phantom Thief B was the one who opened the gates. He seems like quite the troublesome character. Anyway, let's check it out. A card was affixed to the back of the trunk. The third cell is outside the city. Search he who basks in the light of the greatest goddess. Belle calls this one Lete. Yeah, she's the genuine article, no question. And the card once again has an incomprehensible riddle on it. The light of the greatest goddess. Maybe those words are the key. Regarding greatest, there might be a few things of the appropriate size. Anyway, we can only search. Let's go. Alright, Rosenberg Doll L. Which means we can hustle on back to... Better. We can hustle on back to the car, because I know exactly where we're going. The light of the greatest goddess. Probably talking about the Crossbell Cathedral. No, that's my first guess anyway. I'm being coy, of course it's the Crossbell Cathedral. Alright. Thank goodness for fast travel, right? There's also a limousine here. Maybe we should see which VIP is hanging out around here. Princess Claudia of Liberal is at the cathedral. After greeting Archbishop Beralda, she went to the graveyard. Okay. Oh, Hamel and Tamil. I shouldn't have made them orphans. I thought they were orphans, because they were always hanging out around here, but I guess not. Oh well. Sorry, Pats fan. I guess I accidentally killed someone's parents in the story. Oh well. That's fine. It matters very little. It's not like I'm playing them to have them be key characters or anything. Anyway, there's actually a side quest you can do for Chloe if you're playing on the Vita version. But because I'm playing on the PSP, we don't have access to that one. I wonder who they're seeing, though. That reminds me, Julia. It seems she was appointed to this cathedral a little while ago. Yes, according to another sister, she's out today, though. I see. She was a great help to me back then. I would have liked to see her if possible. Your Highness. And Captain Julia? Ah, looks like it's them. Everyone, we meet again. I thought you'd be coming around now. You knew we were coming? As we speak, Sig is circling the skies, keeping watch over this area. He told us you'd be coming a little while ago. He's that white falcon we met yesterday. He's pretty amazing. Sig is a messenger of the Royal Guard, you know. So, why are you all here? And there's even someone new today. Hello, I'm Tio Plato. I returned to the special support section last night. It is an honor meeting you like this. Yes, likewise. Well, we were just casually dropping by, but I never thought we'd see you again so soon. Are you here to pray, Your Highness? Yes. The great number of people who passed away in Crossbell now rest in this graveyard. That's why I had to come here in advance of the conference, to put an end to the Crossbell problem, once and for all as well. The Crossbell problem. A general term for the dispute between the Empire and Republic over which has the right to control Crossbell. Yes, Crossbell natives hardly ever use the term, though. It's because of this problem that tensions escalated to the brink of war. Although, because of the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact 2 years ago, those tensions have calmed down on the surface. I'm sorry. I said something really impolite there. No, what you said is basically correct. The treaty proposed by my grandmother, Queen Alicia, was to prevent the major powers from using military force. At the time, the extreme tension was released, but on the other hand, unseen pressure from both nations began to build, and even now Crossbell remains in a dangerous position. In that sense, I can't say the treaty fundamentally solved the Crossbell problem. Your Highness. But I don't think the Non-Aggression Pact was meaningless. I had just joined the CGF, and we were intimidated by Imperial and Republican military exercises being conducted near the borders. And we still can't forget the terror when the Imperial railway cannons were pointed at Crossbell City. You got a point there. If a war had broken out, there would have been enormous citizen casualties. I guess it was a valuable treaty on that account alone. Well, it's nothing Your Highness need worry about, right? Now look here, Waji. You're obviously being way too honest with her. Of course I mustn't be pessimistic. I must do whatever it takes to turn this trade conference into a chance to discuss Crossbell's future. I came to this graveyard to strengthen my resolve. Although I ended up making more work for Julia and the other guards. Your Highness, don't be ridiculous. What can I say? I should have known your heart was this strong. Yes, I'm really quite jealous of the Liberal Kingdom. Thank you very much. Your Highness, it's almost time. Ah, yes, it's about time I headed for Orcus Tower. Well then, everyone, please excuse us. I heard you all were participating in today's security detail, but... Yes, we'll do our very best. Then I'll be counting on all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next at Orcus Tower. Alright. So, after that fun little scene, we've got to seek to the greatest back in Crossbell. I'm pretty sure Blue Blanc actually meant the greatest ass in Crossbell, because we're going to be talking to Archbishop Aralda. Here we go. Mamma mia!
Oh, do you need something? If you'd like a sermon, I can make time for you.
No, that's not it. The light of the greatest goddess from Phantom Thief B's card. It's probably referring to the light from the stained glass window. In that case, he who basks in that light is...
I'm not sure what's going on, but if you have something to say, how about saying it clearly,
Oh, well then. Archbishop Aralda, may we search under that podium?
What?
Don't worry, we won't do anything suspicious. Lloyd and the others explained the situation to Archbishop Aralda and searched the podium. There it is. A card was affixed to the back of the trunk. The fourth cell is outside the city. Search the iron road that runs under the feet of the Western Protectors. This one is Mistel. Belle loves this one. No doubt. With this, we finally have 3 of them. Just when did such a thing get under there?
Sometimes I'm not here due to business, but not for that long, I think.
Honestly speaking, I can only say it's an act of the goddess. The card seems difficult as usual. As for protectors, they could mean guardians. Regarding western, they must mean the western side of Crossbell. Then there's the iron road that runs under the feet of the guardians, huh? I still don't get it. It might be another metaphor. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyhow, let's retrieve this trunk and search for the next one.
Phantom Thief B, you say? I've heard the name, but I had no idea he was such a scoundrel. As a servant of the great goddess, I cannot forgive such a man. Ladies and gentlemen, please do whatever it takes to capture him.
We'll do our best. Oh god. Frickin' Phantom Thief B. Alright. The Western Protectors. We're going to Belgard Gate. Normally I'd be like, oh, I wonder where we're going. Huh? I wonder. No. Not this time. Alright. Okay, I forget exactly where it's hiding. I know it's in the Belgard Gate. I think it's on this side, maybe? No. What the frick-frack snack? Alright, don't mind me. I'm gonna puzzle it out somehow. Because I feel like it should be, like, if not here, then, close by. Oh, because it said, yeah, left side of Belgard Gate near some storage crates. Can I go? Oh, I can go down here. That's why. That's why. I could never go down here before. Okay, I was like, where the frick am I going? Right, so this is where the railway tracks run. Naturally, we'll find that stall if we keep exploring around here, right? Right? It'd be dangerous to walk any further on. Let's turn around. But yeah, there's the trunk we're looking for. No junk in that trunk. It was here? The iron road that runs under the feet of the Western Protectors. That's what the card said. So it was the underground freight line platform of Belgard Gate that protects the western border. Anyhow, it looks like we can't open the trunk here. Why don't we move it to the platform over there? Alright, let's move it carefully. A card was affixed to the back of the trunk. The last cell is in the city. At the 16th floor summit of the skyscraper that towers high, descend 21 floors and search the many windows peering into the underworld. There's no mistake. This is the one Belle calls Sharon. This makes 4. There's only one left. The problem is the final doll location written on the card. In the city and skyscraper that towers high, he's referring to a rather tall building. Could it be the Orcus Tower? Well, they say Orcus Tower is 40 floors. That doesn't match the 16th floor summit from the card. It has to be someplace else. But descend 21 floors from 16 floors is contradictory. That may be where the mystery lies. And the many windows peering into the underworld, we need to think about what he might be referring to. Like the clues we've gotten thus far, I think it's some kind of metaphor. Let's search in the city, while thinking about the meaning of his words. Alright, that's 4 dolls down. And I feel like there should be treasure chests in this area. But, I don't see any. And I don't have a detect quartz, so naturally they won't show up on my, radar. So, you know. All I can do is hope that there isn't actually a treasure chest, because that would suck. Alright.
Yoshi, 行くか。行こうかな。さあ、行くぞ。よし、着いたぞ。
So let's pop that in the garage. Let's check out the new color that we got. And that was the, what, the wild color? Ew. Ew. Gross. Disgusting. We got Tio back. We're running the Mishi colors. Alright. So, 16th floor summit. That's the IBC building. That's right, we're going back where we started. Why couldn't you have just hid the dolls all in one place? Just put them all in the basement. Be like, oh ho ho, look at my clever mystery I pulled on you. I'm such a practical jokester. Me, the Phantom Thief B. Ho ho ho. And then we won't have to deal with this crap. But no. Descend to the 5th floor basement, and surprise, there's a trunk here. There it is, the last trunk. At the 16th floor summit of the skyscraper that towers high, descend 21 floors and search the many windows peering into the underworld. From the top floor of the 16th floor, if you go down 21, that makes the basement of the 5th floor. That's this one. This one is definitely Alice, Belle's favorite of those in her collection. And regarding Phantom Thief B's card, this is the last one. It doesn't look like there's one affixed to the trunk anywhere. Request complete then. Oh, that sure took a while. Huh? What is it? Guys, did something happen? It looks like there was an alert that an orbital mail arrived. Huh? Is that Miss Maribel's doll? Actually, it's been here for a while. More importantly, I'm worried about getting a mail with this kind of timing. Do you mind if I check it? No, it's rather ominous, so please do. Furious typing. Huh? What's wrong, Tio? Phantom Thief B is in the sender field. Huh? Phantom Thief B, you say? Was it really him? Where the heck did it come from? Tio, can you open it? Roger. From Phantom Thief B. Subject, none. To my beloved ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Firstly, I must express my gratitude to you for entertaining me thus far. I apologize to both doll owner Miss Maribel and their creator Meister Gorge for my terribly impolite conduct. However,
I took the utmost care so as not to damage these supreme works of art, so please do not worry. Then I must leave this land before long. Farewell, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Ouroboros Enforcer number 10, Phantom Thief Blue Blanc. I look forward to seeing your continued growth, and I pray the goddess grants you luck. P.S. This orbital mail will automatically self-destruct. What? What was that mail? Who would have thought he would come out so suddenly like that? The Phantom Thief is an enforcer of Ouroboros, huh? That's the group Ren was involved with before, right? That's right, Tio. Can you output that mail? Right, we might be able to find some clue. I've been trying, but it's no good. Ever since we opened the mail, it's been erasing itself. The other terminals weren't affected, so recovery will be almost impossible. Oh man, that got out of everything. We don't know anything about that hacker that trapped us in the Geofront yesterday either. Right. Hacking aside, there can't be any doubt they possess impossibly advanced technology. We didn't do anything. Clay, you gotta check if there was any impact on our data. Right, they might have put a virus in the system. Anyway, we have to excuse ourselves. Well, we've recovered all the Rosenberg dolls. Let's return them to Maribel. Yes, let's go. I understand what happened. I'm surprised to learn Phantom Thief B is a member of Ouroboros, though. If that's the case, then it's no wonder you couldn't capture him. In the event he is ever captured, I'll punish him so hard he'll regret ever being born. She's kinda scary. Sorry, we wanted to capture him, but for now, allow us to return your dolls. Welcome home, Alice, Cannon, Late, Mistel, and Sharon. Well, whatever. I've got no complaints at this time. After all, my cute Rosenberg dolls are all home, safe and sound. Well, Phantom Thief B is nothing if not thorough. He put them in those trunks and dragged them out to all those places after all. Yeah, he did, now that you mention it. Well, it would have been better if he hadn't stolen them in the first place. That's certainly true. Anyway, we have to strengthen our security so this sort of thing doesn't happen again. The security department will need to work harder than they've ever worked before. You all really did help me, though. Well, don't worry about it, Belle. That's what friends are for. That's right. I remember last time. Wait, really? Lloyd? What are you planning, staring off into space all of a sudden? Never mind. Before, when we resolved the incident, Phantom Thief B disguised himself as the client. Yeah, I forgot about that. But this time, I'll get straight to the point. You are Maribel, aren't you? Gah! Come now, Lloyd. Isn't that a bit rude, given that I've honestly thanked you? Sorry. There's no mistake about it. She really is Maribel. Oh, Lloyd. Man, how dirty. After that, Lloyd and the others returned their authentication card to the first floor reception desk. Aw, yes. Actually, yeah, no. No need for exchanging. I am going to quickly stop by the Orban store, see if I can upgrade a few more slots before doing the Orcus Tower events, because we've covered everything we need to at this point. Oh, Wendy. Give me the goods. Tio or Randy? No, sorry. I guess, Randy needs a second slot unlocked, so yeah, let's do that.
only they did the more lines meant more damage thing, then Noelle would be a real powerhouse. Oh well, that's fine. This is entirely so I can get Adamant Guard on Lloyd here. And you know what? Shield 1 can actually just be move 1 now that I think about it. That way I also have access to Lay Crest and La Forte as well. So yeah, Lloyd should have some good buffs now. In addition, Gorgon Breath is... well, sorry, I guess Quake would be his AoE in this case. Yeah, Quake or Heat Wave. That's acceptable. Range doesn't actually help until I get some better, like, casting quartz on Waji now that I think about it. How do I not have any action quartzes? Seriously. Yeah. Alright. Just trying to make my party a little better than what they are right now. This can be ranged just fine. And then this will be action 2. That gives me access to Calamity Edge, which is at least a straight line. Oh, right, straight lines suck in this game too. God damn it. Sorry, I'm doing this because I know I've got something big coming up, so I want to be prepared for it. At least Ellie has 6 base, so she can Dark Matter. So she'll be fine. Tio has Breath, which is good. I'll be using her for Curing. Noelle has Magma Blaze. And then, yeah. Okay. Randy doesn't have anything really great, but whatever. Sure. Almost tempted to just put Claw on Randy now that I think about it. Yeah, that's good. Alright. I feel a bit better about my setups now. Let's go report all of our quests in at the the SSS building here. Alright, and that looks like everything we need to do. I do have Fran here as well. Alright. On with the show. I guess we should heal up first, because switching around quartz and stuff changed my EP and the like. So, yeah. When we're ready to start, this is a point of no return, so be very careful as you're going through it. I saw this building's lights before I arrived at the airport last night, but looking at it from this close, it's impossibly big. I feel ya. I feel like it's Crossbell City's new landmark. How are they gonna use such a huge building? If you compare it to the old City Hall, it's way too big. Well, I think it'll include various facilities. In addition to city and state administration, it has floors for international trade and cultural exchange. It's almost like it was built to be the center of West Zemuria. Wow, they sure talk a big game. But when you think of it that way, this trade conference makes sense. With the completion of this building, the concentration of funds and information into Crossbell will accelerate even more. I wonder if they're planning on discussing future agreements based on that. Yes, that's what I've heard. I might not be strictly limited to economic talks, though. So, what do? We'll be meeting up with Detective Dudley on the first floor at noon. That's right. We still have some time until then, though. Well, let's take care of any business or preparations we have before then. We don't want to be in a bind if something does happen. That's right. It's not like we'll be able to leave the conference once it starts. Let's enter the building once we've taken care of our business and any preparations. I don't think they'll come from the front. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? They do have a lot of policemen running about, though. Well, all I can do is hope all goes well, right? Our heads will get blown off in an instant. Chief, we know that already. Please don't pressure your subordinates so much. Alright. Meeting up with Detective Dudley on the first floor at noon. There's still time. Should we head inside? Hold on, I haven't talked to these two guys yet. Alright, now we can enter. So yeah, remember to make a new save just in case you do get yourself caught in a point of no return. Incredible! It's luxurious yet high-tech. It feels even more futuristic than the IBC building. Every floor is connected to the orbital network if I'm not mistaken. There's also a real-time data link with the IBC for stock price data. Yes, it seems that was Uncle's idea. I see. Only a banker would think of something like that. Alright then. All that's left is to wait until Dudley comes. There's hardly any visitors today, so let's wait on the sofa over there. Same day, noon. So you came. Well, he's punctual as ever. Detective Dudley, thanks for your hard work. It's exactly noon. The conference begins at 1 o'clock. The heads of state arrive in 30 minutes. I see. And where are we going? I wanted to show you around the meeting area myself, but I'm here to tell you that someone unexpected will be doing it instead. Someone unexpected? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Well, that certainly is unexpected. Mayor Dieter? Uncle! It's been half a month, Ellie and Lloyd. Waji, Noel, too. Oh, Randy and Tio, long time no see. Same here. It's nice to see you again. But why are you here? It's just before the conference starts. Aren't you busy? Preparations have been complete for a while. We just have to wait for the leaders to arrive. For a change of pace, I thought I'd show you guys around for a while. Dudley, is that alright? Well, if the mayor says so. Everyone, please, don't be rude to the mayor. And once you're done, come to the security planning room on the 34th floor. Understood. Alright then, Mr. Mayor. See you later. Yeah, thanks. He's a capable detective, but a bit inflexible. Although with his job, that might be a virtue. Well, the demon of Section 1 does have his dignity. Oh, I forgot to say the most important thing. Ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section, welcome to Orcus Tower. Come now, follow me. He's the same as ever. Only Maribel's father could be like that. Well, it looks like he's going to show us around here since he's here for the conference. Well, should we accept his offer? Yeah, but first we want to grab this. That's right, it's another paint color that you can miss really easily. So, the rumor that you guys are the mayor's favorites are true after all. What are you trying to say? Well, I'm not jealous at all. Personally, I'm rooting for you guys. The roles are different, but I'm glad we got the chance to work together like this. I feel like people have a much higher opinion of us than half a year ago. Oh yeah, we were called names like fake bracers and trained monkeys back then. Really? Members of an organization disparage each other quite a bit, huh? Well, it's true people called you that back then. But you can relax. I don't think there's anyone who would say those things now. Well, that aside, let's both do our best today. Yes, Roger. Aw, there are some good people in this police force. There's even 3 elevators. Wow. How luxurious. Well, the building is 40 floors tall. If you include the private elevators, there's 6 in all. That's incredible. Now then, it's not like I can show you every floor. This tour will be limited to the meeting-related floors. First, let's head to the security planning room on the 34th. Please do. I see. I heard that from Mr. Dudley, too. The situation is indeed quite dangerous. Right. There's the actions of the Jaeger Corps and the crime syndicate, and on top of that, the motives of both the Imperial and Republican governments. There's the threat of terrorists aiming for the head of state, too. There's also that mysterious hacker, right? He was able to steal the tower's blueprints using one of your terminals. Yes, it seems the Orcus Tower sub-terminal was hacked into. After the incident at IBC, I had our systems division strengthen anti-hacking countermeasures, but it seems it wasn't enough. There aren't that many hackers out there. It's likely to be someone connected to the Epstein Foundation, right? Chief Roberts is looking into that possibility as we speak. I feel like the hacking this time isn't someone connected to the Foundation, though. Well, we'll just have to wait for the results of that investigation. But the Jaeger Corps, crime syndicates, and terrorists, all of them worry me. But what worries me even more is their motive for targeting the heads of state. Their motive for targeting the heads of state? You think it's someone connected to the conference? I'm not suspecting Princess Claudia and Prince Olivert, whom you've all met. And I trust the Archduke of Remiferia as well. The problem is Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith. The leaders of the two major powers, huh? Those two certainly have the most to gain from getting their hands on Crossbell's fate. Are there any specific actions they've taken in that regard? No, it's the opposite. We sent several proposals for treaties and accords for the conference, but the replies from both sides have been nothing but favorable, as if they're really hoping for peace and growth in West Zemuria. That's a little strange. Normally, those countries clash over the smallest things. Yes, I have no idea how this conference is going to go. It seems I'll need to be prepared in case things go south. I see. So it's a difficult situation politically, too. Well, I'll ask Chairman McDowell for his help as well. If it goes well, Liberl and Remiferia might join me as allies in this negotiation. Anyway, aside from preparing for the worst, all I can do is pray to the goddess. Uncle? Sorry for making you give this tour during such a difficult time. Perish the thought. On the contrary, it's precisely because of the situation that I wanted to change your pace. I volunteered specifically to escort you. Is that right? We're honored, Mr. Mayor. Then we gladly accept. Yes, please, leave it to me. Oh, we're here. "34th floor, conference personnel floor." Oh, amazing. Seriously. Look at how high up we are. As if fondling Adios' balls with our very own hands. It's something else. Wow! What a view. Man, this is the best! Seems you're all satisfied. This is the 34th floor. Once the conference begins, staff will be standing by on this floor. Alright then, shall we have a look around? Yes, please lead the way. That is the security planning room. The press room is right next door. In the case of a terrorist infiltration, a Guardian Force company is standing by one floor below. I heard about that. I bet they handpicked the best the CGF has to offer. I wonder if Grace is part of the press corps. Oh, you mean that Crossbell Times reporter? I remember she was on the list, so she'll probably be here. By the way, press are not to leave this floor, except during interviews or during the press conference. I see. That's logical. Sometimes there's even rude reporters who slip past security for assault interviews. More precisely, Grace is the #1 reporter in that category. Yeah, even if you find her, she can't be stopped. I'm glad our crew has such a high opinion of Grace. She's truly what every reporter should aspire to be. And she's hot as hell, so, you know, bonus. I think I'll show you this room just in case. Damn, this is swag. Oh, how magnificent. It's like a break room, but it's so open. This is the break room I've prepared for those involved in the conference. During breaks, please feel free to make use of it. We will, and thank you. Maybe we should have tea later. Now then, I think it's time I showed you the next floor. Man, they really love to show this off. These are emergency stairs? Looks like the ones going down are sealed off, though. Normally, you could go all the way down to the first floor using these stairs. However, during the conference, all floors except the 34, 35, and 36th floor will be sealed off. I see. It's for security reasons. But what will you do in the event of an earthquake? In that case, all emergency stairs will automatically open. Well, they say perfect security is impossible, right? I see. We'll need to be careful. It seems there's a need to think of hacking countermeasures. Now then, since you're here, let's use the stairs. Welcome to the 35th floor, the conference floor. I wonder if we're gonna have an earthquake. Oh, that's... Oh man, check it out too. They've got all the flags of the heads of state there. The Crossbell flags on the left, of course. Calvard as well on the left. Then on the right, you've got Erebonia, Liberal, and what must be Ramiferia. In a little while, this will be a stage upon which true intentions are revealed. It is the trade conference venue. I am so pumped up for this. You wouldn't even believe it. This is amazing! What an incredible view. For a ceiling this high, you must remove part of the floor above. Yes, the 36th floor above us has a U-shaped design to accommodate it. By the way, there are rooms on both sides for the staffs of the heads of states. Their security personnel will stand by there. I see. Guess you do need rooms for that. Now then, it's time to show you the last floor. The VIP floor. This is a floor of rooms I prepared for the heads of state who will be participating in the conference. Let me show you around a bit. Please do. Hey Zach, how's it going? Oh, it's so extravagant. I could spend plenty of me time in a room like this. This is Prince Olivert's waiting room. There are rooms in the left wing as well, and each participant has been assigned a room. It's a place to cool heads if they get too hot in the conference, if you catch my meaning. I see. Are there orbital cables in these rooms too? Yes, I had them wired inconspicuously. Setting those other rooms aside, I have one final place to show you. That's good to hear, Zach. It's Mayor Dieter! Thanks for your hard work, sir. At ease, please. From these corridor windows, you can get a full view of the conference. During confidential meetings, the curtains are closed, but they will be open this time. I see. It's great to be able to check on the conference room like this. That's right, if anything happens, we could be there right away. In that case, I want to make this part of our patrol route. Now then, with this I've shown you the 3 secure floors. But I've been saving one last place for you all. You were saving a place? Huh? Wonder where that is. Why? It's the place with the best view in this building. Come on down. Or rather, come on up to the roof. Aw, yeah. Wow! This is incredible. Ah, man. You can tell the animators really wanted to show this place off. They put a lot of care into making this. Seriously, look how the ground warps from how high up we are. It's incredible. See, I'm feeling just like Lloyd here. I'm speechless. Yes, you're right. From here, the city below looks like miniatures. I bet the view's amazing at night, too. Well, you can think of this place as a viewing platform open to the public. It'd be too much of a waste if it was reserved only for government officials. Yeah, that's a good idea. I want to take Kia here, too. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, it's me. I see. Understood. I'll head there right away. Seems the heads of state have arrived at the tower. I'm terribly sorry, but I'll have to take my leave here. Is that so? Thank you very much. Thank you. Man, that was a blast. You gave us a great experience. And I thank all of you as well. That was a great change of pace. Well then, see you later, everyone. Please, do your best with the security. Yeah, leave it to us. You gave me that recommendation. It's the very least I could do. May the goddess protect you. I pray for the success of the conference. I'm praying too. Yep. We should be getting back to Detective Dudley. If I remember correctly, he's in the 34th floor security planning room. I really hope nothing happens. I hope so too. Oh, come on, you can't say that in a JRPG and expect nothing to happen. Yeah. Same day, 1 p.m. Well then, I hereby open the West Zemuria Trade Conference. As you can see, we've got Lawyer Ian taking notes. Arios is the immediate bodyguard to everyone there. If I may be so bold, I, Henry McDowell, will conduct the proceedings. The conference is scheduled for approximately 5 hours, including breaks. However, depending on how things go, I may entertain a short extension. And 2 observers will participate in the meeting. Lawyer Ian Grimwood. He practices in Crossbell as well as the surrounding areas. I requested he participate due to his expertise in international and common law. How do you do? Ian Grimwood, at your service. Oh, so you're the famous Mr. Beardy Bear. Seems like you're primarily concerned with human rights and such. Oh, thank you for the host, Feb. I really appreciate it. We just started the West Zemurian Trade Conference. Aw, yeah. It's nice to meet you. I will serve with sincerity and good faith.
Bracer Arios McLean. Surely you know him through his great achievements in neighboring countries. I requested he participate from the neutral standpoint of the Bracer Guild to ensure the safety of everyone here. I'm Arios McLean. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, the Divine Blade of Wind, right? I've heard your name many times, even in the Republic. I hear your name from time to time in the Imperial capital as well. The Master Swordsman of Crossbell, clad in wind, they say. I'm honored. Very well, then. Let's move to considering each of the proposals. The motioner is Mayor Dieter Croy. Please, explain your proposals. Right. First of all, regarding the first proposal in your materials. Hey guys, we're in the hype chapter, man. It's hype as hell. Hey V-dubs. Are you hyped as I am? It started. Yeah. I heard Arios was coming, but I think Lord Ian's here too. And what's more, it seems he's well known by the name Mr. Beardy Bear. At international conferences, various agreements are made. When that happens, it's necessary to judge whether such agreements are valid based on existing international and common law. I see. So that Mr. Beardy Bear is here to advise on that. Well, it's great that the conference has started, but it looks like they're discussing some difficult things. It's not our place to be concerned with the details of the conference discussions. Will this conference end without issue? Focus only on making sure it does. Yes, understood. Then do we do as planned? Yes, you all will patrol the 34th, 35th, and 36th floor for me. For now, given your social standing, you're to speak only with staff. You should speak with the news media, and the staffs of the heads of state as well. Understood. I'm heading back to the 34th floor then. May the goddess protect you. Call me if anything happens. I don't know, that looks pretty hyped to me, Zach. It seems Dudley also thinks something will happen. Yes. With so many suspicious actions lately, it'd be strange if nothing happened. Looks like we'll need to be extra careful on our patrols. Right. Shall we start our patrol then? Yeah, let's speak with the various staff members during our patrol. Alright, here we go. Talk to everybody. The main session's finally started. This feeling of tension, it's affecting both body and soul. So this is the mayor and chairman's room here. Oh, there's a second maid here that I almost didn't talk to. Oh, come on. With a view like this, who wouldn't stare out the windows? This is something else. Oh, that maid's trying to get Prince Oliver's favor. Yeah, that guy too. Nice. Oh, if it isn't everyone's favorite. Yeah, what a view, really. Don't you agree, Special Support Section? Lecter, what are you doing in a place like this? Yeah, the staff of His Excellency the Chancellor is in the waiting room the same. Surely there's nothing strange about that. Well, we meet again. But no, I guess the first time was by mistake. Well, I'm asking you, don't joke around with such a serious look on your face. He's as cunning as ever. Hey, that's my charm point, you see? It looks like you wanted to say something, though. Yes, thanks to you, we got word of several situations. About this trade conference, and the actions of your imperial government. I see. I don't know how much you've learned, but... Did you know this? I'm actually collaborating with the Noble faction, and I'm after Gileath Osborne's life. What? Huh? Don't be deceived.
Just look at who's saying it. We're not falling for that one again. He's making fun of us. Oh well then. I was hoping for a better reaction, to tell you the truth. So the punchline isn't that it's actually true. Secretary Lecter, given your position, I don't give a damn what you're after. But from my point of view, you're the type that takes responsibility and follows through, no matter what kind of job it is. Because of that, you should at least be able to help us with security during the conference. Am I wrong? I see. Well, that remark before was a joke, but you could imagine something like that happening, right? We must always be searching for those patterns. That's the secret to being a good writer, right? I don't think there are any authors here. Nope, no authors here. Man, just how much is this guy gonna tease us? Well, that's all the advice I can give for the moment. You should think about the various cases, and be ready for any of them. Thanks for the warning. I really can't read him at all. Right. I feel it's because he threw us off guard. I don't know about that. I feel like Lloyd cut to the core of his character really quick there. In any case, we might as well check the other room, see if there's anyone else we can talk to on the on this floor here. I like the security guard here. Remiferia, Liberal, and Calvard. Alright, those are the stairs again, so that's how we'll head down if we need to. It looks like Archduke Albert will be using this room. Apparently he's a big fan of music. What genres? What is your favorite genre, Archduke Albert? Is there a problem with the tea cakes? I think those are none other than steamed Mishi buns. Ooh, there's no problem. No choice could be better. Really? Oh god, I love Tio. I love this game, guys. Alright, let's head down to the 35th floor. Today's trade conference will be very beneficial for Remiferia. I'm looking forward to even more productivity back home. Well, seems like we're already making good with people. Anyway, it looks like Kilika's here. Let's talk to her. Oh my, it's all of you. How are your patrols? Kilika? Since you're here, I'll tell you some new information I got my hands on. It seems all of you were invited to the RCL too, right? Huh? Of course you would know that. Yeah, you're really well informed. Well, that itself is really no big deal. So tell me, did you hear anything interesting? Yes, but in the end it was just some advice. There's still plenty we don't understand, though. Is that right? It's the same for me too, actually. Huh? This is just a hypothetical. No matter what kind of scenario I come up with, it's limited to what can be realized. There are several conflicting motives and uncertain factors. That's true for everyone. Will things happen starting now, or won't they? At this point in time, you could say that no one knows the answer. That's certainly true, but I guess you're right. Anyway, I want to tell you that I'm the President's bodyguard. In that sense, my position is the same as yours. In short, let's watch over these developments together. Regarding anything else, I'll simply say there's nothing further I'll discuss at this time. I see. Thanks for the information. Hey, Feb, I see you. How's it going? I'm at the West Zemurian Trade Conference. I couldn't wait any longer. I had to start playing it. I'm so freaking hyped for this. Oh man. I remember playing this in Japanese 3 years ago, but still, it's something else, that's for sure. Yep, these guys are sticks in the mud, as you would expect from Imperial Army officers. Please be as quiet as possible around here. Osborne sucks! Osborne sucks! Did somebody hear something? No. Thanks for your hard work, Major Mueller. Is anything out of the ordinary? Oh, it's you guys. We can't let down our guard, but things have been calm so far. The leaders haven't even raised their voices. I'd say the conference is going smoothly so far. If they keep going at this rate, he'll be a load off the prince's shoulders. Major Mueller. It seems like you have a lot on your mind. I guess. You could even say everything's due to that seeds he scattered personally. Sorry, I've said too much. Anyway, for now, I only need to do my duty as his escort. You all should serve in your own way. Alright, understood. Good work, everyone. The support section. It seems you've been securing the conference floors for us. Yes, we were able to work our way in here somehow. You've got all the big guns in this room. Yeah, almost everyone's an officer. Yes, with the people here alone, we'd be able to deal with a sizable situation. Yeah, and Lieutenant Julia's swordsmanship is both lovely and destructive. That's a bit much. Anyway, no matter who shows up, I will not allow them to lay a single finger on Her Highness. Leave this area to us. Do your best with securing the surrounding areas. Alright, understood. There's a note. Whatever. That's fine. Alright. Waiting room for domestic and foreign journalists. Reporters are not allowed to leave the waiting room while the conference is in session. Alright. Good work, everyone. Lloyd and Company, you came! The conference has finally started, huh? Leaders of Crossbell State and the 4 surrounding countries are all present. It's an unprecedented international conference. And to top it all off, it's being held at Orcus Tower, the continent's very first skyscraper. With this much excitement and tension, this girl's heart's gonna burst any second now. Excitement aside, I don't see how this is tense at all, but... yeah, you're the same old Grace. Oh, Tio, even though it's been a while, you're relentless right out of the gate. I can't wait to write all of this up. But that aside, I'll introduce you, Notitia. They're the special support section. I see. I saw you in the paper. You look even better in person. I'm Notitia from Liberal News. Thanks for your help today. We're happy to be of service. The Liberal News, it's the largest paper in the kingdom. Yes, and there's another hot topic in the business. The reporters who won the Pulitzer Prize last year are famous. That's the prize that Nielsen was awarded a long time ago, right? They say it's given to the most outstanding journalist each year. You know it well. By the way, the names of the winners were Niall Burns and Dorothy Hyatt. They're the ace reporter and genius cameraman of our news agency. Oh, so last year's winners were from the Liberal News. Was it because of information related to the strange phenomenon that occurred last year? Yes, it's exactly as you suspect. Well, strictly speaking, all of the reporting up until then factored in as well. I see. They sound like amazing reporters. Yeah, we're not losing to them again. All reporters long for the Pulitzer Prize at least once in their careers. To get that prize of tomorrow, it's critical to go out and get that scoop each and every day.
Especially today. You hear that, Reigns? We gotta do our best to outmaneuver the others. Yes, ma'am. She's even more fired up than usual. I hope she behaves herself, though. Oh, man. So the Tyrell news must be the Calvardian news by process of elimination here. Naturally, Imperial Chronicle is the Erebonian newspaper. And the Arden Press is in Remifaria, of course. So yeah. Everyone's really hyped up for the news. Aw, yeah. The pictures he takes are extremely vivid and captivate all those who view him. As a cameraman, I would love to speak with her, but... Apparently, Niall and Dorothy are in the Republic and they couldn't get away. They're gonna be as busy as ever. Terrorists, huh? I sure hope they don't crash an airship into these towers. Oh, come on, you can't say that. That's a crime. You can check on every point in real time, but the monitor isn't even on, Dudley. Maybe you should turn them on if you want to use them properly. And they also briefly mentioned that, hey, maybe we can use it to surveil citizens. Like, no, that's a really bad idea. Maybe don't. And apparently they can connect directly to police headquarters, which is very useful. And, where are these guys? Captain Grant, thank you for your hard work. Hello, and the same. Sergeant Seeker and Randy, huh? Sorry, I forgot neither of you are assigned to the CGF right now. It's true that I'm on temporary transfer, but please just call me by whatever's easiest. Anything's fine by me. It's just the two of you here? Yes, it's because the heads of state and the press corps are here. It was decided the CGF should avoid exposure as much as possible, so we're minimally deployed. In other words, yes, it's out of consideration for the major powers. The CGF is trying to hide the fact that its arms are limited by state law from the other militaries. Although it's within limits, it would take a large amount of money to improve or expand our unit's equipment. Because of that, it'd be easy to ridicule the CGF. It'd be easy for ridicule of the CGF to become a topic at a conference like this. I see. So that's why you're trying to stay out of sight. Man, diplomacy sure is a difficult thing. Well, that's certainly true, but I try not to complain that much. In the end, this is just for appearances. Instead, we have a whole company on the floor below, ready to move out at any time. All of us will be here right away if something happens, so there's no need to worry. I see. Understood. We'll be counting on you then. Yeah, this tower certainly is something else. Seriously, when I first started playing the Trails series, I was thinking, oh, we're gonna be in a bunch of, like, rural areas like Liberl, and the biggest city we'll see is, like, Gransel or Ruin. But no, we've got freaking Crossbell City with these huge skyscrapers. It's really just such an impressive change of pace. I mean, we still get all the nice rural areas too, but still.
Oh god, Michelin Wonderland? Absolutely. Gotta love Michelin. And, I guess we have to talk to Deputy Chief Pierre.
Could he be? No, I'm positive it's something like...
Who is he? Chief Pierre?
Yes? It's the special support section of all people. Do you have business with me?
Chief, what are you doing here? Hey, Tio.
I'm not doing anything, except serving as the Chief of Security Planning.
Oh, is that right? Come to think of it, I remember reading your name on some materials we were given. I see. I didn't study the documents enough.
You!
Too late. I should have told you before. Yeah. You're the security planning chief. Why are you not in the planning room? Are you here on break?
I gave Dudley Folk the command authority. Intruding on a situation like that is rather difficult to do. Think whatever you want. As his boss, it's my job to know these things. Anyway, make sure not to get in Dudley's way.
Understood. So he's passed the buck to Dudley and is sitting on his ass. Come to think of it, Vice Chief, who were you talking about just now? Yes, I'm interested in that too. Could they be a suspicious character?
What will my wife? Hey, this has nothing to do with you guys. Get back to work, on the double.
Alright, understood. I can't believe it. He was thinking of his wife. He certainly is a henpecked husband. There must be something between them. Right, let's keep this quiet. Is he getting cucked? Is that what's happening here? I certainly hope not. Alright, this completes our patrol. It seems there's nothing particularly wrong at present. We should make another loop around. Right. I wonder how the conference is going. Yeah, I'm sure the mayor and the chairman are doing their best, but... The problem is the Blood and Iron Chancellor and President Rocksmith, yes? Well, maybe we should ask someone about it during the break. Finally, the conference was halfway over. Just before the break, the heads of state were being interviewed by the press corps. During this time, Lloyd and the others had a chance to speak with lawyer Ian, who had started his break ahead of the others. I see. Because of the current situation, all of you are assisting with security. Yeah, though honestly, it might just be for peace of mind. No. You guys made a huge showing in the mayoral assassination attempt incident. It's very reassuring knowing that you guys are here. Thank you for saying so, but... Thanks. Lawyer Ian, how is the conference going? It hasn't seemed rough so far, though. Well, so far so good. The respective nations have already agreed to several trade deals. It seems Mayor Dieter won't have called this conference for nothing. Is that right? That makes me feel a little better. But you said so far so good. Is there something you're concerned about? Huh? Well, is there? Well, I'm not sure I should be saying this as a mere observer, but... The first half has been almost all trade, finance, and other economy-related proposals. But the second half is comprised of proposals from each country's head of state. And what's more, it seems the security of Crossbell will come up. That's... security, eh? That means military force will enter the equation. But wasn't that non-aggression pact signed 2 years ago? The Queen of Liberl proposed it due to the dangerous situation in Crossbell at that time. And neither Remiferia nor Crossbell itself were involved in that non-aggression pact. In addition, it's certain that a new security framework is needed. That's true. My grandfather's worried about that too. Then they just need to sign a new treaty involving Crossbell as well. That's right. A framework where solving international conflicts through use of military force is prohibited, just like in the Non-Aggression Pact. Oh. I see. Crossbell isn't a nation. It's recognized by the Empire and Republic only as an autonomous state. That's right. I'm saying that Crossbell lacks the national sovereignty necessary to enter into an international treaty. Even if economic agreements are made, that alone does not give standing to enter into treaties. So now you see, that's the reason why discussion of Crossbell security is so terribly dangerous. That's pretty complex. I feel like I understand it now, though. Excuse me, may I ask something? If there are other independent states besides Crossbell, there's Lemon, Ored, Northumbria. Is it true that those states also cannot agree to treaties? No, that's not the case. It's true that each of those states has its own reasons for not having formed a nation. However, each of them has recognized by a suzerain state as having equal sovereignty. Suzerain states? Those other autonomous states are definitely different from Crossbell in that regard. Those statuses were recognized by the holy nation of Arteria. Oh. The holy nation of Arteria is the seat of the Septian Church, right? Yes, though their territory is small, they have religious authority. Many independent states and free cities rely on them to become independent. However, Crossbell is recognized as an autonomous state by the Empire and the Republic. It's almost as if we have two suzerain states. Yes, and historically, that fact has pulled us into various disasters. If Crossbell was given a little more sovereignty, the situation would change a little. But if it's those two countries that have to agree on it, it'll never happen. No way. It makes you want to give up, doesn't it? Getting back to the main issue, it seems the Chancellor and the President each have their own security proposals. Naturally, the terms regarding each of these countries aren't the same. The Chairman and Mayor will need to be vigilant and emphasize that. Sorry, it seems I've made you worry. Well, Chairman McDowell is used to this sort of thing, and it seems Mayor Dieter has some kind of plan. A plan, you say? What could it be? Well, I haven't heard the details myself, but... excuse me? Special support section? Lloyd Banning speaking.
Bannings,
the press conference is over.
首脳たちは36階に引き上げたが、お前たちはどこにいる?
The heads of state are heading for their 36th floor break rooms. Where are you guys? Right. We're in the 34th floor break room. Has something happened? Actually, we got an offer from both Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith. It seems each of them would like to speak with you directly during the break. What? Being who they are, I can't very well turn them down. I want you to visit each leader's room during the break. The deepest room in the left wing is the President's, and the one deepest in the right is the Chancellor's. Wait a minute, why in the world? That's way too much responsibility. Don't be naive, Bannings. Isn't this a good chance to look into the motives of both sides? I understand. We'll head for their rooms right away. If you get into trouble, leave everything to Ellie. She's used to dealing with VIPs. Once you're finished, come report to me. Understood. Lloyd, that was... You were all over the place. Is something going on? Yeah. Lloyd explained that they had received invitations to speak with Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith. What? Whoa, seriously? It doesn't sound like a joke. Oh my. How surprising. Seems the name of the special support section is more well known than I thought. That's not it. It's just that they're friends of ours among each of the leader's staffs. They might have taken an interest in us due to that. Well, that's probably it. Even if that is the reason, it's not like we can refuse. You're right. Let's head to the deepest rooms of the left and right wings of the 36th floor. We're visiting with them immediately. Roger that.
Yes, sir.
Alright then. Time to meet President Samuel Rocksmith and Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Of course, we're still gonna make the rounds and talk to a few people, because it's a special occasion. I'd like to sense terrorist movements before they act too. That would be ideal. Just where are those terrorists hiding themselves? No abnormalities detected. No movement from the right constellation or Heiwei. Sounds like... Sounds like things are going well. So far, I guess. No, I want to talk to Grace. Let me talk to Grace. Security seems to be going fine. She's gonna write a more positive article than she thought. She'd rather write something scandalous. Brains will be sure to follow... will be sure to follow the rules. Oh, God. Grace is the best. The play-by-play of the trade conference, huh? That must be difficult work. Oh, I bet. I betcha.
How many times do I have to tell you? Members of the press corps may not pass.
Yeah, but we're on break right now. Can we look over there? Yes, except for pictures, we haven't done anything. That's right. If not, I'll get Grace. They'll go even though they know it's not allowed. But it doesn't seem like you're going to forcibly break through, though. That's just how reporters are, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't look like we're getting through. Alrighty then. That means we've got to take the stairs. Help if I actually went towards the stairs. I could stare up to the 36th floor as well, but I might as well talk to some people while I'm here. Those are Arios and Kilika? Looks like it. I wonder what they're talking about. It's been almost a year since you left the guild, huh? Are you getting used to your new place? More or less. Though I'm working so hard, it can't be compared to when I was at the guild. Is that so? How is Shizuku? Her hearing is a little too good, and she is always cheerful. I recently had a chance to see her. She was glad to see me. Ugh, I see. That's good then. Since Saya died, it's been 5 years, huh? It was 6 years ago that we first met, but... 6 years ago, that's right. At that time when you were wandering the continent, you met Saya by chance in this city. You didn't want to, but Saya forced you to stay with our family, huh? I was surprised when I saw you with the Liberal Guild 3 years ago, though. That's right. It's true that connections between people are thought to be mysterious. I'll never forget the warmth of that meal in bed as long as I live. In the end, I couldn't return the favor directly, but... No, I'm sure the fact that you think that would be more than enough for Saya. Looks like those two were acquainted even before they met through the guild. Yes, however, I feel like we shouldn't listen in any further. Indeed, let's leave before we bother them. Excuse you, Tio. There's more things to see. Why wouldn't we intrude on their conversation? That's right, Estelle and Joshua wanted to see you. She resented it when she heard Rin met you during the anniversary festival. Is that right? I didn't mean to offend. If I had the time, I would have wanted to see them too. However, I did hear about the achievements of those two in Crossbell. I've been watching those kids ever since they were rookies. I'd hardly recognize them now. Yes, I too believe those two were a big help. Perhaps I should have expected as much from Cassius's kids. I'm looking forward to what's to come for them. Kilika, come to think of it, I heard she worked as a receptionist in Liberl. And of course she knows Estelle and Joshua then. We don't know where they met or how they connected though. Seriously, there's so many conversations. By the way, it looks like you were able to contact Zin. Yes, in a manner of speaking. We each have our own positions and rarely get the chance to meet though. We shouldn't eavesdrop any further. Let's leave quietly. Damn it. Okay, that's all I get though. That's all I get. That's fine. Hey, Gravity, how's it going? We're doing the West Zemurian Trade Conference. About time, right? Chancellor Osborne and Samuel Rocksmith have both invited us to their respective rooms. So, after bugging absolutely everyone on these floors, we're gonna go see them. It means Captain Julia was here. Just thinking that could make me scream. Just what kind of relationship do they have? Oh. Looks like the elevator arrived. Oh, well, please, go ahead. Oh no, I'd like you to use it first. I'm in no particular hurry. No, but I'm the one who came here after you. Lloyd, what's wrong? Yeah, those two officers by the elevator? It seems like they're trying to compromise on use of the elevator. It looks really awkward somehow. How bad did both of them have to hold back for it to get like this? I don't think we need to use the elevator. Right. Yep, we're forced to take the stairs. Oh, man. That's... Oh. Hello, Lecter. Hello, Chloe. I see. So it was with Lucy. Yeah, it happened suddenly when I was on a trip to Remiferia. I tried to run away, but she caught me. How many times do you think she hit me? Not even once. She held you tightly and cried, right? Yeah. I understand how she feels. She probably has no idea of the kinds of dangerous things you do on a regular basis. Man, women are scarily perceptive every so often. I couldn't help it. You reap what you sow. That really takes me back. I haven't seen Leo either. I'd love to have a class reunion at some point. Is there something wrong with him? Here's where you'd say, yeah, let's have a huge party at Michelin. You got me there. I can't promise anything, but I will try my very best. So, don't get your hopes up and wait patiently. I understand. I'll look forward to it. I take my leave here then. Excuse me. Yeah, say hi to Sig for me. Wow, she's really grown up. She's just how Crown Princess should be. Don't you guys think so too? You noticed us. Sorry, we didn't intend to eavesdrop. It just sort of happened. You seem curious about it, Ellie. Tio? Well, I'm curious too. You sure are on good terms with the princess. Yeah, I was her senior at school. Not at Sunday school, though. It was Genus Royal Academy. Genus Royal Academy? That's a famous high school in Liberl, if I recall. Yes, it's certainly true that they accept many students from foreign countries, but... Then you studied there on the Imperial dime? No, it was pocket money. Gileath Osborne's pocket money. Well then, allow me to take my leave here as well. Oh, that's right. You foxes got those invitations, right? Neither of them's too easy to deal with, so be careful. He's suspicious as ever. So, that intelligence officer is an acquaintance of Liberal's next queen. This just keeps getting better and better. In any case, it's certain he acts as the Blood and Iron Chancellor's subordinate. As for what he's really after, it seems we'll need to figure that out. No, he's just, you know, all about the end of the world, you know? I gotta do my best to avoid a lifetime of embarrassment. Oh, buddy. I'm sorry. You're a cop. A lifetime of embarrassment is all you get. And you get to hear some interesting stuff just by popping into these rooms. It's one of my favorite chapters for this reason. Although, I was playing in Japanese, so I didn't actually get to enjoy all of these random side conversations the first time through. This is my first time experiencing these. Yep. Painfully true faults of our state will be pointed out one after the next, you see. And so, if the two countries are able to state the usual demands, my other fear is Dieter. Even in State Congress, he introduced one radical idea after the next with great enthusiasm, but it can't be helped that he's young. I'm worried that his vigor will turn in a bad direction. Well, Mayor Dieter has a plan, and he hasn't consulted Chairman McDowell about it. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright then. Let us go... Oh, there's Claudia again. Ah, everyone. Sorry for visiting so suddenly. No, please don't worry about it. I was thinking things out by myself. I'm glad you've come. Princess. Could you have been thinking about the second half of the conference? Yes, that too, but it was something more fundamental. As Crown Princess, I have a certain amount of knowledge regarding diplomatic negotiations, but for negotiations, you need insight, judgment, and a sense of balance. The first half of the conference made me aware that I am lacking in those areas. That, huh? But your composure and logic were plenty amazing. Yes, and on top of that, you're the same age as Lloyd and I. That's truly awe-inspiring. Thank you very much. But certainly the fact that my voice is small can't be helped. Though the continent moves, I will gain experience step by step without rushing, and proceed. That's right, and relaxation's important too, you know? I mean, it's your break time right now. Logi, what's with that attitude in front of the princess? I don't mind. His lack of excessive formality makes me feel a little better. But it's strange. Speaking with all of you makes me feel like I'm speaking with Estelle and Joshua. Those words are more than we deserve. Well, everyone, would you like some tea? Oh no, please don't worry about it. Yes, and we have to finish our patrol. I'm sorry, there is that too. But everyone, please do be careful. Then I will do my best to carry out my duty. Roger that. Let's go, Bug Sammy. We've been waiting. You are the people of Crossbell Police's Special Support Section, correct? Yes, and this is the President's room? Yes, I've been told to let you through. Please, enter. Well then, excuse us. He's the leader of Calvard, one of the continent's largest countries. I'm a bit nervous. Me too, buddy. Me too. Excuse us, Mr. President. Thank you for inviting the support section. Oh no. Thank you for coming. Please, have a seat. Right. Then, if you say so. Are you surprised? I'm sorry for taking up your time like this. You all must be so busy. No, don't worry about it. It's an honor to receive your invitation. You're Chairman McDowell's granddaughter, correct? Didn't I see you at some celebration a while back? Yes, I spoke with you once when we had the chance to visit the Republic with my grandfather. It was the year before last. Oh, that's right. So that McDowell's resigned the mayorship and become chairman. He's passionate for his age. A model statesman, if I do say so myself. I'm sure my grandfather will be thrilled to hear that from you. By the way, Mr. President, what's your business with us today? I heard about you all from Kilika. That Schwarz auction incident, wasn't it just so exciting? Previous Chairman Hartman was just so intolerable, if I do say so myself. I wanted to personally meet the team that caused his downfall. We're honored. Well, at push, I'd say he just self-destructed. That's right. He was finished as soon as he got involved with that cult. Yes, there was that cult too. The DG cult. They did evil throughout the continent. The greatest victim of their treachery was my own country. I wanted to thank you also for putting a stop to their activities once and for all. Sure, we just did what we had to, though. There were many others who contributed as well. We didn't do all that much. Oh, please, quit being so humble. I'm told the situation was so critical that even your Guardian Force was being controlled. In the middle of that, you protected the girl and faced off against the evil cult. That's no small achievement. Yeah, we're honored. Thank you for your kind words. Honestly, if Crossbell fell to the cult, I'm not sure what we'd do. If the evil cult occupied the IBC, international trade and finance would come to a stop. If that happened, there would be serious damage to the Republican economy, no question. That being the case, I'd like to award you all with medals for your service. Alright, as soon as I get back, I'll prepare something excellent for all of you. No, hold on a minute, please. It seems a bit strange for Crossbell citizens to receive a Republican award. We already received a commendation from Old Man McDowell. What? There's nothing strange about it. Because Crossbell is a subject of Calvard, their problems are naturally our problems as well. Mr. President? There's no need to make such faces. You received an invitation from the Blood and Iron Chancellor as well, right? I wanted to talk with you all a bit more, but it's about time for you to be going. I'll definitely get that award for you all, so please, look forward to it. Oh, man. I love this game, guys. He's a very trustworthy fellow. He looks like a Tanuki, and as we know, Tanukis are very trustworthy. Thank you for coming. I think Chancellor Osborne's room is on the other side. Thanks. Thanks for helping us. Don't mention it. Well then. He has a great attitude. It's just what you'd expect from the leader of a large country. He's quite the sly fox, isn't he? Waji, I think you're overstating it. But he was rather blunt. I don't think he was trying to pressure us, but he was probably just trying to put on a good show. The Republican president putting on a show where he decorates we, who contributed to the cult incident's resolution. He said Crossbell's problems are their problems. That restates the Republic's dominion over Crossbell as a subject state. Man, I wonder if that's the real reason he wanted to meet with us. The leader of a large country. Guess you never know what to expect from them. Yes, the difference from state congress people is night and day. I wonder what the Chancellor wants to speak with us about. No idea. Anyway, let's think about his possible motives. I wonder what our good buddy Gileath has to say about all this. Oh, looks like Julia and Mueller are here at the balcony. You guys, huh? Has the situation changed? Not for the time being. Have either of you received any info? No, unfortunately. The Empire's going all out, but whether it's the Noble faction or the Reformist faction, we haven't got a lead on either of them. Is that so? The two major Imperial factions? They seem like unthinkably troublesome opponents. Prince Olivert spoke to you about the third option yesterday, right? I've been interested in that this whole time. If it's alright with you, could we hear a little more about it? Ellie? Thinking about the problem's perfectly natural. It's not something I can discuss casually, but if it's you guys, I don't mind. In a word, there's barriers he's trying to clear away. Clearing away barriers? In short, they're recognizable walls between the Reformist and Noble factions. Furthermore, they both see reconciliation as out of the question. Reconciliation between the Reformist and Noble factions? And the difficulty there is they both think idealistically, right? Waji? It's just as you say. It's like that guy decided to confront that monster through some absurd methods. I don't know if it's the act of a bastard prince, if it's one of his hobbies, or if he's just showing off, but his mind is made up. And I've decided to stick with him. I see. Lieutenant Mueller, as Princess Claudia has said, Liberl is an ally of the prince. We cannot directly intervene, but please don't hesitate to ask if you need something. I'm deeply grateful. This is why the prince is who he is. He would never admit to it, but I'm sure you're right. Anyway, right now, I need this trade conference to end without incident. I'll focus on that objective. Ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section, I look forward to seeing your results. Even Julia is worried about Lecter being a bad influence on Chloe. And she's right to, because Lecter is a piece of poop. Gotta be tough, buddy. Anyway, nobody's hanging out in the elevator rooms here. So that's the Chancellor's room, huh? Break time will probably be over once we finish visiting with him. Is there anything else we need to do? Yes, we need to go bug all the other people in these rooms. So it looks like Mayor Dieter's visiting Prince Olivert, so let's go pay all of them a visit. Ah, I see. I have high hopes for those men and women in the future. Yes, and those people are not dyed any color. That's why, more and more. Oh, if it isn't the support section. Care to join us for a little chat? Yes, sorry to interrupt. By the way, what are you talking about? Prince here is actually the member of a board of directors of an Imperial Military Academy. I was speaking with him about that. Director? That's one of the people responsible for a school, correct? So you know even that. It's nothing more than a name I'm borrowing. And they say Mayor Dieter's contribution is even greater than my own. Mayor Dieter? Well, in the end, it's just business. That military academy received a small amount of funding from the IBC for the Epstein Foundation's orbital network test. I see. Now that you mention it, I heard orbital network tests had started in the Empire, but... As expected from an international bank with branch offices in each nation, their business is nothing if not widespread. I feel a connection with you all talking like this. If there's an opportunity, would you feel like giving a special lecture at my military academy? If you're interested, be aware that relations between lecturers and students is prohibited. What are you talking about? You must be quite pleased, Prince Olivert. After this, I'd like to have a nice, relaxed chat over drinks. Indeed, I would love to join you. The prince and uncle, they really hit it off. Yeah, maybe they get along because their hobbies have the same scale. By the way, can you hold your liquor? Yes, to a certain extent. There's many in this world who are better than me, though. His Highness. He has a distant look somehow. I wonder if he has some kind of important memories related to alcohol. Oh my god, this game. Oh, jeez. Can't believe I got to miss that fun little conversation. Anyway, let's make a save. We're gonna be doing something really important here soon, so hold on to your buttholes, everyone. It's time to meet the Chancellor himself. Crossbell Police, Special Support Section, right? His Excellency is waiting. You can enter. Yes, sir. Then if you'll excuse me. He seems kind of arrogant. That's how the military in the Imperial Army is. Pointlessly overbearing. Ugh. Excuse us, Chancellor Osborne? Thank you for inviting the support section. Do come in. It is truly a magnificent view. To think humans could build this structure, to look down at the ground from such a height. It is proof that we finally reached the glory that ancient civilization once had. Indeed. You're talking about the ancient Zemurian civilization of 1200 years ago. Yeah, they say the civilization was almost magical in its convenience. It wasn't necessarily a simple utopia. Last year, the giant city that floated above Liberl during that phenomenon, that too was constructed in the ancient Zemurian period and was sealed away by human hands. It is a true symbol of both the foolishness and the possibilities of mankind. The foolishness and possibilities, you say? But you sure know a lot about that. Not that much. In relation to Crossbell, I failed to learn the truth that Joachim was a cult priest. So you even knew that? It is precisely because of the unknown that this world is so interesting. If we had everything in the palm of our hands, it would be the height of boredom. Don't you agree, Washi Hemisphere? So you know my name as well. Well, perhaps you know more than just my name. There's not much I'm not interested in. The successor of the War God is very interesting indeed. You. The Imperial Intelligence Division? It seems you have impressive intelligence gathering capabilities. I am Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial government. I have heard all about you from Lecter. Won't you join me for a chat during the remainder of our break? So then, Chancellor, what exactly would you like to discuss with us? It seems you're already aware of the current situation. Oh, this is just a simple chat. If possible, I would like your opinion on something. Opinion? I'll ask you directly. How long do you think Crossbell can hold out? Huh? Another blunt question. It's not out of malice. It's just that there is one constant throughout history. There are no nations that haven't been destroyed. To say nothing of the Orbital Revolution, which accelerated everything in the current era. How much longer do you think this land can avoid that destiny? That's... forever! As long as the citizens of this state have the will to protect it. Noel. Yes. Strong will is critical. In rare cases, trends reverse, and history itself changes.
The people are not powerless. I believe in their potential.
Then...
But what happens in a clash of wills?
Huh?
It's simple. When a small will is engulfed by a large one, its flames intensify. And when the hellfire that is born appears above ground, all justice and morality dissolves in the heat, and the whole world is engulfed in its flames. Such a scene is easy to imagine, no?
Indeed. Our will might be small compared to the Empire or the Republic, but it's not definite that a smaller flame will be engulfed by a bigger one. Just like the Imperial invasion Liberl once repelled. Ah. The 100 Days War 12 years ago, huh?
Exactly. Will is a question of strength. Liberl's small, yet strong will overcame the large but disorganized will of the Empire. Crossbell could learn something from that example. In the end, I don't know if the citizens of Crossbell have the same pride and strength as the Liberlians, though. Break time's over. Let's end our discussion here. Oh yes, and I don't intend to give you an award from the Imperial government. When awards are given to commoners, the nobles become quite nosy, you see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor Osborne. You guys were lucky. It's rare to see His Excellency in such a good mood. Huh? Hey, is that some kind of joke? He must have taken an interest in you. His words may have been weighty, but you should accept them. Though I shouldn't be saying such things in my position. I suppose it was reasonable. Yeah, but he's a real monster. How do I say it? I feel like he has a different perspective. Tio, are you okay? Yes, somehow. The images of flames he told us about was too intense. I'm a little dizzy. I don't blame you. Even I felt like I could see them. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, huh? What a monster. It seems he's thinking of swallowing Crossbell in one gulp. But he didn't call us here to torment us. The President, too. I don't think their interest in us is a lie. In that case, maybe it's best to think of it as a good learning experience. I suppose. I think that's the part of your personality I can't imitate well. Yeah, you're way too positive. But I can't help but feeling a bit depressed. That's true, but we should take this as a lesson. Anyway, break time's over. Let's head back to Dudley and let him know the results of our interviews. Oh, man. Same day, 4:30 p.m. There were disturbing developments in the conference's second half, just as lawyer Ian had predicted. Both the Empire and Republic raised harsh questions regarding Crossbell's security, one after the next. The faces of Mayor Dieter and Chairman McDowell gradually stiffened.
The problem lies in the fact that state order was shaken so much by a single cult. What's more, even your state security organization was controlled by them. It's unprecedented. I thought we covered those details already. The details aren't the problem. It's the quality of your crisis management structure. The fact that the lives and property of visiting Imperial citizens were threatened during the incident is the absolute truth. What do you think about that?
A moment, please, Chancellor. Procedures for damage recovery and reparations are being performed as we speak. If we ask for any more mirror on top of that, it will call into question the generosity of the Empire.
No, Your Highness. That's not the issue. The problem is, how will the Crossbell state government be able to guarantee safety? The safety of lives and property, and the safety and faith in trade and financial markets. Can you guarantee that, while you're busy with petty politics, you won't be taken advantage of by a suspicious fellow? But I heard former Chairman Hartman was overthrown, and corruption is being cleaned up as well. If, going forward, we develop a security framework under a sound political system, wouldn't that suffice? No, Archduke. Do you really think it's that easy? The political climate of Crossbell is prone to corruption by its very nature. Mayor Dieter and Chairman McDowell have been outstanding statesmen, of course. But if something were to happen to them, wouldn't things regress?
It may be over-pessimistic to say so, but corruption is a part of any government. My country is included in that as well. Because of that, can't we watch during the terms of these two and see if they can create a sound political system?
Excuse my rudeness, Your Highness, but you are young. I understand your desire to believe in hope. However, Crossbell is not a traditional monarchy like Liberl. In places where there is no authority to serve as base, governments easily weaken. History has proven that.
That's...
My country does not have a monarch, but rather an honorable constitution. During the revolution 100 years ago, various people and powers gathered to create it. Therefore, even if my country's politics were to become corrupt, we could continue without losing our pride. You say that, but our state also has honorable laws. Although it's true that throughout history various imperfections have come to light, it's also true that we've been improving them, little by little. Lawyer Ian, about how many additions and amendments have there been to state law in the past 10 years? Right, I don't have exact figures, but probably around 50.
Only 50 times in 10 years? That's a bit surprising. Only 5 times per year.
No, that number's been increasing in recent years. There were 12 additions and/or amendments last year, if I recall correctly. Though many of the additions were concerning finance and the orbital network. In any case, at that pace, it seems we cannot expect any meaningful security framework to be stood up quickly. As I thought, given the current situation, it seems we'll need to discuss interim solutions.
Yes, I agree. My goodness, I didn't know you two got along so well. Can you two immediately agree on the question of possession of the Nord Highlands?
I suppose you have a point. We'll have another opportunity to discuss that issue. Time is short. Let's move to arguments on this. Let's move to drink some water, because holy crap, this is hard on my throat. Understood. Then, as the Chancellor has motioned. Oh, there was only one line there. Damn it.
It's just as Lawyer Ian feared. It seems like the Blood and Iron Chancellor and the President are shoving this down Crossbell's throat. Is there no basis for an objection? It's true that there's various structural flaws in Crossbell's laws. That's why it's difficult for Mayor Dieter and my grandfather to object. But those defects were forced on Crossbell during its founding 70 years ago. On top of that, no one could agree with their overbearing statements.
So this crime was premeditated. In any case, the conference discussions are none of our business. Right now, we need to focus on making sure the meeting comes to an end without incident.
Yes, of course. In that case, perhaps another patrol.
Section 1, it's Dudley. Emma, what in the world? What?
What is it? It looks like something happened.
The Red Constellation and Hayway have each left their respective bases. It seems they've shaken off our surveillance. What? What? Don't panic. This is within our expectations. I'll let you know if anything else happens. Stay on your guard. Understood. Oh, that's right. Maybe I should mobilize our reserve police force. Damn. So they're really coming, huh? What could they be planning? Randy, calm down. If it's the right constellation, I don't think they'd pick a fight here. Right. There's a police squad protecting the entrance of this building. Could they be starting a conflict at a time like this? I feel like that's a little unnatural. What was that? What was that just now? Grandfather? Chancellor, what did you just say? I'm terribly sorry, but I'd like you to repeat that. As many times as you'd like. Disband Crossbell's Guardian Force, and station others' country's security forces in Crossbell. That is the most realistic option. Wait a minute. Chancellor, are you forgetting the terms of the Non-Aggression Pact? We agreed not to use force to solve disputes in Crossbell. However, this is not an invasion. I am merely saying the useless pseudo-military that causes citizens to live in fear should be disbanded. Before the Imperial Army, or even the Republican Army, the Crossbell Guardian Force might as well not even exist. In front of tanks, their high-powered armored cars are nothing more than scraps of paper. Because of the organization's high maintenance costs, Crossbell's security can be left to other countries' military forces. That is the best and most efficient solution. I think that's too violent an option. How will you designate the other military forces? You're not suggesting it'd be the Imperial Army, are you? Of course not. However, if necessary, I'm willing to forgive past transgressions and offer the Imperial Army's assistance. That's for both the peace of Western Zemuria and the development of future relations. Now, everyone. There's no need to get so worked up. I too feel the Chancellor's proposal is a bit overbearing. But I also agree that the Guardian Force is half-baked and wholly inadequate for state security. What would you do, then? This is just a suggestion, but I propose a large reduction in Guardian Force troop levels. Instead, the Republic will resume responsibility for Belgard Gate, and the Empire will do the same for Tangram Gate. If we do that, we'll be able to quickly respond to emergencies even here in Crossbell City. Mr. President, that's... It's worth considering. Mr. President, you handle political opposition all while running your government, and you're a fine statesman on top of that. Oh, no. I can't compare to you, Chancellor. You have a country to reform, all while holding back influence of those nobles. All of you. Cease this horseplay. This is not a conference of only two countries. Excuse my rudeness. In any case, let's continue to hear the arguments. May we have the opinions of you two? Huh. How terrible. That's absurd. How dare they be so brazen? But it's not like their proposals lack any basis. I'd hoped it wouldn't go like this, though. Just have to hold out a little longer. At a time like this? Is that Dudley? Yes, it's Bannings. It's me, Sergey. Chief, what's wrong? No time. I'll be brief. I got a call from Sonia. The radar facilities near Tangram and Belgard Gate were destroyed. It's an anti-air radar to detect airships invading the state. What? It's a rumor, but it seems to be the work of terrorists. I told Dudley, but I'll tell you guys too. Be ready for anything. Understood. What's wrong? Is it my uncle? No, that's not it. Listen up, everyone. Seriously, they're just throwing shit at us left and right here. I love it. Now, regarding the arguments over the security measures, I'd like to offer my own suggestion. Oh? I thought you were being awfully quiet. So you were planning on speaking up after all. Yes, you see? Everyone, get down! Oh shit! Airships! What? Airships? Seriously, guys, get behind cover. It can't be. Terrorists! So they came here, huh? Don't worry, it's special tempered glass that can withstand even explosions. But just in case, everyone, get down! Your Highness, are you safe? Yes, somehow. Just now, those were Rhineford high-speed models. Yeah, no doubt about it. One of them was a Fern Company military gunship. Yes, there was a report that one was stolen. Everyone, are you safe? Yes, somehow. Where did they go? It seems you can hear me. Meeting attendees, we are the Imperial Liberation Front. Likewise, we are a faction of the Anti-Immigration League, seeking to protect the ancient traditions of Calvard. What? The two terrorist groups active in the Empire and Republic. We agreed to cooperate to destroy our respective enemies. Blood and Iron, Gilead Osborne. Prepare yourself! President Rocksmith, your end is here! To protect the traditions of Calvard, upon which they of the Eastern Quarter have encroached, drastic measures are needed. How foolish. That won't do. However, the situation looks bad. Yeah, here they come. That's right, they're taking the roof. Oh man. Oh man. Just listen to the music though. Oh, it's so hype. They're coming here directly? So that's what those blueprints were for. Anyway, have the Guardian Force that's on standby hurry here. What? What's this? Why did it suddenly... What's happening? It's no good. Even if I push the button, there's no response. What the heck's happening here? Hey, what about my scoop? Reigns, do something! Please don't ask the impossible. Oh, this is a troublesome situation. It seems we've lost control of Orcus Tower. It's possibly the doing of yesterday's hacker. We have to go too. We've got to go to the 35th floor and ensure the safety of the dignitaries. Roger. The elevator isn't working. We've got no choice but to use the stairs. I know we're in a hurry, but we gotta talk to everyone, right? You know, it's mostly just, oh god, we gotta stay calm. Oh shit, I hope nothing bad happens. Oh shit, oh shit.
I also like that it kind of sounds like Atrocious Raid. This was open just a moment ago. Tio, can you do it? I'll try. Tio connected an orbital cable to the shutter control panel. It's a bit difficult, but I'll do it somehow. It opened. That's our Tio tot. No, it's just the security setting's been lowered. Now that this one's been unlocked, it's possible the other door security has been reinforced. I might not be able to open all of them, and we'll need to be careful. Anyway, let's go. Now, target the Chancellor. You shall not pass. The Divine Blade of Wind. Stand firm. Attack in waves. We'll cover you. You guys fall back. We're in your debt. Mueller Vander. The guardian of the Arner family? And the Liberal Royal Guard? Who cares? Let's get him! I like the fact that you can just, like, slash away gun bullets. Amazing. Insane. But if it's them, then somehow... Oh, you're here. Lecter. Are the guests alright? Yeah, for right now anyway. We'll talk later. They're coming from behind, too. Huh? Reinforcements. Looks like something's coming. This is... the same type we fought at the Mafia headquarters. Anyway, let's take them out. That's right, we got burst mode for this. That's how you know we're at the climax of a chapter here. Oh, jeez. That would have been a bit better if they only had like a single turn, but they got to have two at once. 'Cause that's what cool kids do, apparently. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't have to be Lloyd, but I'll get him closer. Boomba. Alright. They even had these? They probably came in through the roof. Aren't these things made by Ouroboros? They must have gotten them through the black market. Or... who cares? Are they taken care of? Damn monsters! There's no choice. Switch to the final plan. A stun grenade? Get back. This shutter is... seems you won't be able to get through it easily. Everyone! You guys, huh? Seems you're able to push them back. Yes, but they'll get away at this rate. Tio, can you do it? I'm not sure, but I'll give it a try. As I thought, the security level has been increased to maximum. Even if I use the ion system, with this notebook-type terminal, Is that right?
It's me. Yeah, we were able to hold out, but... What? They took the elevator to the basement?
Why? They're not retreating using the airships on the roof? Well, if you think about it, maybe they're thinking of detonating the airship with orbital bombs they placed on board.
What? I see. In that case, everyone here would be taken out.
They're terrorists. They might go that far.
Damn fools.
This is bad.
If that's the case, we have to break through the shutter, even if it is with brute force.
No. I might be able to do something about it.
What?
My, what do we have here? Huh? You're the criminal who wrecked my base! I'll never forgive you. I'll make you pay! You sure talk a big game. Freeze. Release the tower controls. I suppose I have no choice. Well, I was just killing time. I've had my fun. Well, at least try not to die.
Huh?
Don't worry about him. Hurry, the controls. Jonah, he's back. Yes, it seems he returned on today's flight. Understood. Releasing tower controls.
You did it! Can we use the elevator?
Yes, I released the locks, though we can't control the one the terrorists are using. In that case, I'll go to the roof. I'll disarm the orbital bombs on board those airships. You can do that, Kilika? Yes, it's an essential skill for any counterintelligence officer. Secretary Lecter, let's divide this task amongst ourselves. I suppose I have no choice in the matter.
In that case, we'll accompany you. It's possible they've left archaisms to protect the bombs. How about it, guys? After those terrorists! We might still have time to catch them. Understood. Bennings, we're going after them too. There's 2 enemy groups. We'll need to split up.
Understood. Aye aye, sir. God, this scene is just so hype.
Love this stuff, man.
Yes. Yes. Understood. At least we know that much. Nice work, Jonah. See you later.
What did Jonah say?
He computed the terrorist escape route. It seems they'll escape to the geofront from Orcus Tower's foundation. Foundation? That's part of the tower's basement. It's definitely connected to several geofront sections.
Alright, we'll certainly capture them. If they get away after such conduct, there'll be a stain on the name of the Crossbell police. I feel the same. The Guild has officially witnessed their reckless actions at this international conference. It would set a bad precedent if we were to ignore it.
Yes, we'll get them for sure. I'm a bit worried about the orbital bombs on the roof, though. If Kilika and Lecter are handling it, they'll probably be alright. Captain Julia and Major Mueller are with them, too. With that combination, there can't be any doubt. But it sure is a long way down. We're going from the 35th floor to the basement of the 8th floor. It's taking us to the very depths of Crossbell.
Time is short. I'm going ahead. Follow us and don't fall behind. Man, those guys are excited.
Let's hurry too. Right. Of course they're excited. I mean, dealing with some crazy ass shit here, man. Alright, where's my starting point? Seriously, though. This geofront is something else. This place is amazing. It's overwhelming. Wow, what is this place even for? The Orctus Tower main shaft. It seems it's for distributing the tower's immense weight. I heard about it, but I didn't know its room was so big. Well, anyway, let's hurry. Yeah, we're heading south. No way they went this way, right? Yes, the security here is still active, so they couldn't have gone this way. Let's follow Dudley and Arios. Let's head south. I guess. Not like I got a choice in the matter. This is no doubt about it. Yes, the United Front was here. Dudley, Arios, is something wrong? Things just got harder. It seems the terrorists split into two groups here. Then, groups after the Chancellor and President split here? Yes, I'm sure of it. It appears the Republican terrorists went to the Geofront C Division. While the Imperial terrorists escaped to the D Division there. You can really tell? I see. So footprints were the deciding factor. Yes, in a situation like this, it appears they didn't have time to conceal them. If that's the case, we should split into two groups too. At this rate, they'll get away if we don't hurry. Yes, that's the best course of action. McLean and I will handle the C Division to the right. You guys chase after the Imperial terrorists who fled to D Division. Huh? You don't want to split us up evenly? Wouldn't it be dangerous with just the two of you? C Division has a heat treatment plant and the like. It's a slightly troublesome place. Conversely, D Division is large, and searching it will be difficult. This might be a good way to divide after all, then. Lloyd, there's no time. Let's go with this. Understood. Dudley, Arios, please be careful. You as well. The enemies are terrorists who don't even care about their own lives. Be extremely careful. Right. Roger that. Alright, let's go too. We're catching the terrorists before they escape the Geofront. Right. We'll make them pay for what they've done. Let's dance. Aw, yeah. So, welcome to the last dungeon of the game. Or, the game. Yeah, right. The last dungeon of Chapter 2. Yep, sorry guys, Ano Kiseki is literally just 2 chapters and a prologue. No, it's not that. It's not that simple. It'd be funny if it was, but, No. We got work to do. Anyway, it appears to be a parking garage. Geofront D Division. This place. It's an underground parking lot? Yes, it's a block constructed for the day when most Crossbell citizens own cars. But isn't it too big for that? I can't ever see there being this much demand for parking. I guess the Congress people and government officials fabricated demand when ordering its construction. I see. Yes, it's a pity, but that's how it is. With the overthrow of Chairman Hartman, it seems it's been temporarily halted. That's right. Tracking them down in a place like this is going to be tough.
Access.
Human response confirmed. A group of as many as 8 are moving in the vicinity. Really? Yeah, we'll catch them quicker than we thought. Let's hurry. Alright then. We have assumed direct control. But we can't go in there. Oh. Everyone, over there. Oh. This is bad. What? Who are they? Pursuers. How'd they find us? Ugh. Damn it. Take this. Whoa. They got guns. Noelle, out of the way. Move. Don't stop there. Shit. What's with those brats? Who cares? We'll lose them just like this. They got away. Our girls are something else. Anyway, after them. There's probably a way to get down there. Yeah, we gotta catch them now. Speed, 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 speed. Run, run to the hills. Run for your life. Hey, check out these weird looking treasure chests. Ourselves white canvases. They're not as high defense as the other things, but they buff my speed, so guess what? Put them on somebody. Man, these things aren't very tough at all, are they? Ice, ice, baby. Yeah, Lloyd got a level up, and the rest of my party is pretty close as well. God, I love having freeze on Randy. Alright, level 65 for everyone except Tio. God, why is Tio dragging behind so much? EP charge 2 over there. If I remember correctly, it's water. Thank you, Noelle.
が鳴りましたね。やあ、奇襲成功。チャンスです。チャンスです。皆さんお願いします。
Seriously, I love this Crisis music so much.
えい。良いデータが取れました。お疲れ様。
Anyway, we want to make sure we don't miss this door here, because there's another treasure here. 60 of each kind of sepith. Aw yeah, that's the dream, isn't it? I know I'm pushing 3 hours here, but I am close to the end, so I might as well see it through to the end.
みんな一気に行くぞ。
行きます。そうか。
任せろ。よし。
はい。無駄です。これで一安心ですね。
I love having enemies I can blind. And party members who can counter when they're
そう
blinded.
か。やあ。
Oh, I didn't even know I could mess with those. Interesting. I found a fish fillet in the garbage can. Where it belongs.
やあ。敵接近。迎撃を開始します。
Raven spin.
行きます。
行くぜ。
よーし。
任せろ。よし、この調子で行くぞ。
Alright. So, let's take the path down here first.
そうか。奇襲成功。チャンスです。
了解。
そうです。
せいはっ。
行きます。バースト発動。
了解。
やあ。良いデータが取れました。お疲れ様。
Alright, and now Tio's caught up.
ゲットです。
Mega Zero Cannon. Ooh, that sounds painful. Let's see what it does. Sure I'll get an opportunity to show it off. Right? Maybe. Let's inspire the game
一気に
first,
行く
though.
ぞ。
私の番です。
Oh, okay, it's a support craft. Okay, cool. Here I was thinking it would be something cooler than that. I guess not.
レナー起動。アブソリュートゼロ。はい。はっ。これがみんなの力ですね。
Anyway, make sure you pick up the treasure chest here, because it's a celestial bomb, and fairly easy to miss in this big honkin' mess of cars. Path forward is up through here.
やあ。
Can't help but feel like there's supposed to be treasures, though. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Yeah. There's not. Don't worry about it. You're good. There's a treasure under the staircase, though. Spicy noodles. Severed. And a combat suit. 170 pence minimum. Randy! Time to upgrade your gear a little bit. Maybe I should start focusing on buying more gear and stuff. Yeah. Nah, I still need to save my money for, like, Sepith and junk. So this is such a hype scene. I don't even mind that this dungeon's a little long. It's not even that long. It's a good length, honestly. Like, oh my, Lloyd, no. Lloyd. You're supposed to hit everything. There we go. Boom. Yeah, I'm not getting too much experience from these guys. This is probably about where they expect me to be for levels. So just make sure you don't miss any treasure chests along the way here. I think there's only one left we have to pick up. What? That was an orbital bomb detonation! It's just ahead. Let's go. This is an underground freight line? Yes, materials and cargo are being transported to Orcus Tower, but... Everyone, look at that. Damn. They blew the way forward. What a bunch of pricks! This is... They're trying to shake off our pursuit. Let's look for another route. So, we can't go that way. Means we just have to go the other way. I think that's actually the way forward. Yes, that is the way forward. I mean, I could burst, but I think it's wholly unnecessary at this point. Alright, onward. Get this treasure. It's a trap chest. A fancy trap chest, but trap chest nonetheless. Crash bomb. These ones. Yosh. Game's like, hey, you should burst. You should burst. Nah. That's not what we're about. Anyway, we're about the shield breaker. Which is a chance to decrease enemy defense by 25%. I like that more than Spirit Breaker, but I can only put one breaker quartz per person. And Noelle does need some degree of healing. Let's screw it. We'll put shield on her instead. Or not just put any water stuff on her at all. Yeah, diligent, sure. I also gave her Gia Titanus, which seems good. Sure, whatever. We'll work with that. That works. That should be it for treasures, so just a few more encounters and we should be at the end of this area, and hopefully we can catch these dang terrorists. Show them what's for. I know it might be blasphemy to skip this awesome music, but I do want to get through the fights pretty quickly here. Oh, see, they even got the freight train going as you're going through this. Seriously. So cool. Alright. Definitely gonna catch up to them soon. Right? Oh! Alright, we made it! And they thought they lost us. Yeah, this is our chance. Oh, it's in our way, so we have to deal with it. Ooh, I got a trophy. Lightning Flash. I gotta be getting close to the end here. Yep. Orban charging station. Typically that means, hey, you're about to fight a boss. So, you save. Pray to whatever god you might believe in. Probably the goddess in the sky above. Here we go. Looks like we managed to catch up with them. I see. So they prevented us from blowing up the tower, huh? Damn it all. Our chance to erase that detestable Blood and Iron Chancellor slipped away. And after we went through the trouble of joining forces with those Republican guys, too. Don't lose hearts, comrades. Our allies are many. Starting with Duke Cayenne, they will help us once again. If we can just get out of here, another opportunity will freeze. What? The brats from back then? Impossible! We took out the only way through! We found another route, though. Too bad. I don't know what kind of data you acquired, but it seems it wasn't accurate. Who the fuck are you guys anyways? You brats are... Crossbell Police, Special Support Section. You've been caught red-handed for terrorist and subversive activities. You are also under arrest for attempted assassination and mass murder. Police, you say? As if mere state police could stand in the way of our great cause. Don't joke around! How many people were you planning to involve? Man, so they really do exist. Guys who get caught up in a just cause and can't even see what's around them.
Shut up! You idiots! You forgot your pride and indulge only in empty prosperity.
Looks like they have zero intention to reflect on what they did. It was not our intention to involve outsiders. However, if we leave that man alone any longer, the Empire will become a giant mess. And we won't forgive anyone who gets in our way. No use talking. Let's beat him up.
行きましょう皆さん了解です
Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around.
みんな一気に行くぞ
よーし催眠弾発射
Alright. For great justice! Oh, they buffed their party. That's a little annoying, huh? Cool.
Wow.
よっしゃ
行きます
任せてくれ
Well, it's nice that they spent all that time buffing themselves because I don't give a flying fuck. They're going down.
よーしや
俺の番だなこれで終わりだくらえわ
はいエニグマ駆動
俺の番だなやっはっ
行きます行きますよファイヤ
よっしゃ暗いな
Problem solved.
よっしゃ
いい感じだぜ
Seriously, they didn't even hit me. Well, it's fine. That wasn't the only boss fight we have to deal with. Impossible! To think we'd be done in by mere state police! It may be true that Crossbell enjoys prosperity. However, we're not so drenched in it that we've forgotten our pride. We have various obligations and pressures, and although we're squashed by them, we struggle to try and get over those barriers. Lloyd? Lloyd? It seems we didn't take you seriously enough. I admit that trying to blow up the tower was going too far. In that case... However, we can't allow ourselves to be captured until we've killed the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Everyone, incoming, get down! What? A smart missile? Oh. It's one of the Guardian forces? Pfft, you bastards. Where the heck did you get that from? Oh, that's probably a spam bot. Uno Mas, I'm gonna go delete him from existence. Or I will attempt to. Booyah. Bastards. Where the heck did you get that from? We have quite the useful comrade, you see? You can play with that as much as you want. No further questions. We're out of here. Everyone, can you move? Yes, somehow. I'm good here too. If we're lucky, we might be able to beat it. Anyway, it's armored. It's resistant to arts too. Let's move and watch for our chance.
行きましょう皆さん
Alright then. Maybe I should have saved my burst. Yeah, whatever.
みんな一気に行くぞ
Or I can just do this and not give a shit. Yeah, buddy.
いけるか
お任せください先輩
Alright. Rude.
私の番です
Anyway, I can try hitting it with a spell, but it's not going to do too much damage. Nonetheless, Tio really doesn't have anything else to do in this fight.
それ
So you can see. Yeah, it's got
任せろ
fairly high resistance.
暗いな
行くぞ
Also resists attack delay as well, so just so you're aware. Just, you know what? No, get in there, Lloyd.
せいと
Get in there, Lloyd.
はい
Fuck it up, buddy.
死ねゾウサイト来て
Oh my god, stop hitting
私
Tio.
の番ですねさあ行きますよ
行くぜ
No, I can't delay it. You know what? Let's just nail it with another combination craft.
今ですダンディさん
任せろ清介おらおら
よしみんな一気に行くぞ
Rude.
みんな大丈夫助かりました
Ellie, why'd you shoot Tio in the back of the head like that? She is 14 years old. Which means there's grass on the field, so you can play ball.
あ行きますよ
任せろ
FBI, open up.
そこだ行くぞせいりゃ
はいドライブ開始
Alright. Once you get to a certain point, you can finally hit it with some arts damage.
や
But I still don't have very great arts in the process yet, so
よし
sticking to the plan.
やりゃ
Plan's just to wail on it.
私の番ですね
And
はい
actually, you know what? Best move might just be to move Tio closer. Just so I can get those bonus turns in effect here.
俺の番だな赤きよりの死神
Yeah, not only enter combat, but completely own combat. That's what Tio does best.
デススコルピ
チャンスです皆さんお願いします
オンお
イエスマンえい
行くぞみんな一気に行くぞ
Yeah, keep that strength up.
行きますやー
Oh man.
行くぞ
I like that it does it multiple times. Just to really stick it in
セ
them.
ット
任せろ
Yeah, man.
はい
Alright.
エニグマ駆動私の番ですねさあ行きますよ
Just make sure to heavy smash to completely neuter it. Ooh. I didn't realize it could just do that to me. Never mind.
それ
よしみんな一気に
世話が焼けるな俺の番だな
I can't power smash it. I might as well just wail on it, get that CP up as fast as possible,
そっか
and go to town like that.
行くぞやっやっ
私の番ですた
Alright. Burst mode achieved. It's gonna waste time getting its shield damaged like that.
行くぞやっはっ
俺の番だぜ
私の番ですはいロイドさん行きますよ
いつでも来い来い
Ooh.
任せろ
Still not dead, huh? Alright.
ファースト発動
You know what? Yeah.
赤き世に死んだ戦場をかけつわものどもを残け
Let's get Randy in here.
デススコースや よっしゃいい感じだぜ
さすがですね
There we go. 1028 experience. Enough to get everybody a level.
やりました
Noel's S-Craft became Blast Storm 2. Excellent. And we got the Speed Breaker Quartz. Alright, did we beat it? We've got to hurry and save those on board. No life forms detected inside. It seems that it was being controlled by an autopilot. What? Whoa, seriously? They had those archaisms too. They've certainly got some strange allies. We'll talk later. We gotta chase after those. That's a lot of gunfire for some terrorists trying to escape. Huh? Gunfire? What in the world? Anyway, let's go. You can hear the sounds of people screaming in pain. Well, let's take a look, shall we? Huh? What? Yeah, they were all shot to death. Constellation, why are you here? Well, this is in the contract too. We've already sent the guys who destroyed the anti-air radar to Adios. Die without worry. Damn.
Too bad.
Surely, you can kill whoever's left.
Can I? How do you like that? I'll take all of you myself. Why don't you show me what you got? Bye-bye then. Stop! My, it seems we've been interrupted.
Young master. Took you long enough.
Uncle.
Surely. What the hell are you doing here?
It's no use. Looks like they're all dead.
What's with you guys? Why did you do such a cruel thing? I told you before, didn't I? It's just business. Execute the terrorists attempting to kill the Chancellor and royal family. That was the order we received from the Imperial government this time.
Huh? Impossible! Nope, we even got this authorization letter from the Imperial government. Since we've got it, you guys can't interfere, right? No way. State Code, Article 19, Paragraph 3. The right of the Imperial and Republic governments to perform official duties in Crossbell is hereby recognized.
Exactly. In short, we're agents of the Imperial government with regards to this matter. We're official executioners.
You guys are crazy prepared.
Uncle! Why did you kill them? Why the fuck did you kill them? You could have easily incapacitated them instead. Why? Ugh.
Randy!
I just told you. The contract was for an execution. And besides, this level of killing isn't so rare for you, right? And if you guys had caught them in the first place, it wouldn't have ended this way. This result will be used politically for the Blood and Iron as well.
No, there's no way.
Well, I have a little bit of compassion. I'll let one of them go. Let him go, Shirley.
Aw, what a waste. Well, whatever. It's no fun playing with small fry. Here, take him. Don't run away, okay?
Alright, we're pulling out. We're getting our fee too, so there'll be a party tonight. Yeah!
Later, guys.
Excuse us, young master. See you, Captain Randolph. Don't screw with me. What did I...
Geofront C Division.
Those damn Hayway. Possible. Why are these guys... Zhao, these people are extremely suspicious. Even with Republican government authorization, you've no right to take them.
Even if you say that, there are the Elder's orders, from the very top. If you don't understand, perhaps a show of force would help. It would be a good match between our friend and the Divine Blade of Wind there, after all.
Yin, the legendary assassin. I suppose this is the first time we've met face to face. I hear he's quite skilled. It seems I'm at a disadvantage. Rest assured, these terrorists won't have it as bad as those others. And worse, they'll be used as political prisoners to keep the nationalists in check.
Bullshit! It's you Easterners' fault that our Calvard has... Ugh.
President Rocksmith, it seems he's more cunning than we thought. I'm quite fond of him personally. If you have complaints or objections, please send them to the office of the President. Well then, we're pulling out.
Sir.
Well, at least Heiwei kept them alive. Holy beans. Same day, 6 p.m.
And Grace is like, let me get my scoop, damn it! Damn it, let me get my scoop!
I see. Understood. We're safe here. Please don't worry. What happened to the terrorists? The Republican terrorists were apprehended by employees of the Heiwei Trading Company. Apparently, they had authorization from the Republican government. Huh? Oh, splendid. They're my friends. I'll vouch for them, so please don't worry. And as for the Imperial terrorists, it seems that, with the permission of the Imperial government, the Red Constellation Jaeger Corps executed nearly all of them.
How could they? Chancellor, what are you planning? Do you mean to say that you used Jaegers to carry out an Imperial government execution outside the country?
Yes, to be absolutely certain. In any case, I cannot think any punishment other than certain death would be suitable for an attempt on your life, Your Highness. I think it will serve as good warning to those fools who remain behind as well. Well said. It's certainly true that those actions are permitted per state law. But this is it's too great a breach of trust. Oh, you misunderstand. But more importantly, isn't their plan proof of what we were saying? That the Crossbell state government cannot deal with an incident of this scale on its own. Yes. After the terrorists successfully approached the meeting venue, you failed to capture them, and in the end it was due to our planning that their escape was prevented. You could call it an example of how the measure we discussed earlier would work in practice. Yes, while it may be rude, for the sake of everyone whose life was in danger, is not now the time to seriously consider the garrison proposal? All of you. How heavy-handed. I don't believe it. So that's why. Both of you have employed some crafty plans here, haven't you? Everyone, it seems we have digressed. The Chancellor and President's proposal is worthy of consideration. However, before that, allow me to restate my remarks that were interrupted by the attack. Dieter. Oh? What sort of proposal did you have in mind? No, it's not a proposal, but rather a declaration of intent. I have been hesitant about this, but after this incident, my resolve is firm. I will make a single declaration, here and now. What? We will no longer be bandied about according to the whims of other countries. For the development of lasting peace in the surrounding areas, and indeed, the whole continent, I now declare to the citizens and nations of the continent the independence of Crossbell State. after that... Junction area. Oh. Well, look who we have here. What a coincidence! Red Constellations. The Battle Ogre and his daughter, huh? Master Sigmund, we're ready anytime. Relax. It'll be after we're through with our respective clients' orders. It'd be unprofessional to have any more fun than this. I agree. By the way, congratulations on the opening of Nuit Blanc. I apologize for not coming to visit. I must apologize too. Sorry for not coming to your office, even though we know each other. By the way, how are those guys who escaped death doing? A lot of them are doing so well you'd be disgusted by it. Well, due to you guys, it seems the Elder is still having bad dreams. Well, we did attack your Elder's meeting and took a few hostages. Seems doing this mission without my help was the right answer. Could you be Yin? The legendary assassin, said to be the Eastern Quarter's strongest. And that makes you Bloody Shirley, said to be the strongest Jaeger Battalion commander at the tender age of 16. Acting alone's easier though. But hey, listen up. That disguise of yours is super cool, but wouldn't you be stronger without it? What? The way you use your muscles is unnatural. If you use them normally, you'd be stronger. Isn't that such a waste? Oh? I may be a doting father, but her sharp eye's the real deal. Well, if she hurts your feelings, I'll apologize too. Not at all. Zhao, if you're going to continue with these pointless greetings, I'll go on ahead. Sorry. Then, until next we meet. Yeah, see you next time. Bye. Oh man, they don't mess around. It's great. The West Zemuria Trade Conference, Chapter 2 over. Just sit on that for a while. Holy crap, that chapter is something else. And at 144 CP, or DP rather, we are at our maximum for the moment. So, it's a good point to stop the episode here. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to this fun episode. And I hope you'll join me next time. This has been Logic Blade. I stream on Twitch. You can catch me usually around this time of night, pretty late. I also import all my videos to YouTube, so you can catch me there as well. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, hit that bell, you know, do all that fun stuff. And if you guys are looking for some reading material, I also write. You can catch me on Archive of Our Own under Logic Blade. I post all my stories there. And if you want to catch them a couple of months early, I also have a Patreon account where I post my stories. So you can check me out there as well. So that's about it for my plugging of stuff. Again, thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time for some more Trails to Azure. Farewell.